Welcome to Buzzed Baffled, the podcast where the wine is flowing, the stories get weird, and we try our best to keep the chaos to a minimum. Try being the keyword.
Before we jump in, a quick behind-the-scenes truth. Producing the show is basically an Olympic sport. Between being the media manager, the sound engineer, the editor, and trying to control her own voice volume, which, let's be honest, Nicole's has the natural power of a small megaphone, things can get a little unpredictable. So if you hear the occasional mic spike, just know it's not your headphones. It's Nicole living her best and loudest life.
Disclaimer, we're not experts. Just two curious humans with wine in hand and an enthusiasm for the bizarre. Some topics may be dark, sensitive, or downright strange, so listener discretion is advised. And remember, everything you hear is for entertainment only, so take the story seriously, just not too seriously.
And any opinions shared on this podcast are our own and not reflective of any third party.
Now, pour a glass, settle in, and get ready to be buzzed and baffled.
Oh, yeah.
We're now
people use their teeth in the back all the time.
Yeah, we're now recording, so I get to choose to use whatever I want.
Oh,
But
we are recording?
we're recording
Okay,
now.
fine with
love
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
You should not have said that. You should
I-
have
I
just
feel
let
like
us go
it's-
for about 30 words.
I feel like it's
guess.
only fair to be like, you're all
Really
hot
good.
mic'd now.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I have to get a picture of you
I
guys,
murdered
too.
2 people. No.
Thank you. I
Oh,
also
that's cute.
kind of, I'm getting my teeth fixed, but I kind of love my no tooth game.
Okay.
I think it's powerful.
I don't know if we can get these to work if you guys want headphones. I mean, you can hear what's going on.
I mean, they can hear us. I don't think they need
Yeah, whatever.
headphones.
What did she say over there?
You won't hear any sound effects, but
Oh my god, there's sound effects? I love
Yep.
that. Like, boing.
Yeah,
Oh my
there's
God.
like there's a
Will you have
horn.
that? Because
Oh my God,
there
this
is a
like you don't get
specific
murdered.
boing that I need. Yeah.
Did
There's
you
a
first
ho-
say that? Or like embroider?
Her sister
my
did.
sister did.
It's so beautiful. I
Yeah.
love it.
Shout out Rube.
Stay sexy and
Yeah,
Don't get
that's
murdered.
the
That's the
tagline of
my favorite murder. Like that's their
Oh,
outro
really?
line. Yeah.
Okay.
Stay
Yeah.
sexy, don't get murdered.
Yeah, my sister.
Every woman knows that in America.
Yeah, no, for real.
Not one man knows that.
No.
Well, that's the thing is-
No, men are always like, why do they choose the bear?
Dude, it was also so funny is like they like literally improv that line. Like it was like they were like, "Stay sexy and don't get murdered," and it just like became their thing.
And then there was the girl whose mom was like, "What does SSDGM mean?" And she's like, "Oh, stay
saved and do God's mission. So yeah, some like
What
young,
is this?
some stupid punk. Okay, so like
It's-
my
it's
favorite
probably
murder
popular.
is the podcast that we
Okay.
both love.
It's
I mean,
the Law and Order SVU of podcast.
It is.
Okay, so honestly, it's actually one of my cultural touchstones, like which we'll get into, I guess.
Am I
but
too
like,
close to the mic?
See,
Should I be?
mine is
Okay.
Crime Junkie. I love Crime Junkie.
I enjoy Crime Junkie, but it's a little bit too serious for me. So I
I
do
wa-
actually like I love.
I like the
investigative-
nuts and the bolts of the murder.
Yeah. So I actually also wait. Should we just start? Are we like I think?
Oh, we're already going.
Well,
so-
yeah, I mean, you're
Yeah,
recording
it's
so.
fine.
So I really got into full on intro, I guess.
So we should, for anyone who's guessed, we do have 2 guests on the pod.
I was just gonna like let it go. and
No.
post them at the end.
No,
It's me, Patricia Arquette.
Introduction. We have Lindsey Aho and
Hey.
Andrew
Hester.
Hester. These are 2 people we've known for a very long time. They're at our favorite establishment all the time, and we've lured them into our lair and cooked them dinner.
Yeah, I know.
And it
That-
was delicious. And
I
thank you.
want to tell you something. I was like, whoa, what was that? You're like Pillsbury pastry.
And he was like, "What is this pastry?" I'm like, "I don't know." Nicole rolled it out.
No,
from
but
the
seriously,
box.
I never thought to like just make your own little like pot pie type thing.
Yeah, it was delicious.
No, because what we're doing, I chose something from the 90s, and I made us homemade Hot Pockets.
I love that.
Oh, that was a hot pocket.
You made is a
It
straw.
really was.
Well, I
made
bought
a hot pocket.
I bought the ingredients, and I diced up
I
the
was like, this is the most
broccoli, and I
genius
shredded
thing
the
ever.
cheese. And I made Kyla cook it because I'm not allowed to cook above a 5 on the stove.
No, you're
so
not.
Okay, can I also tell you guys like when I was in my at La Barberta in like Metro West Boston, I was like, yo, you guys, what if we made like a Pop-Tart but like savory? And they're like, that already exists, and I was like,
And you're like, "Dang it."
Well,
What
good
if we
news.
had
I mean,
whipped cream? What if we had whipped cream, but like use the most exotic thing, like a strawberry?
Strawberry. Wait, do you guys know this story? Like, so Shay, who worked. Do you guys know Shay, who worked at?
no.
She's dating Blake now.
Okay.
She's a lovely gal. She goes to tech. She's honestly like fucking great. But she one day she comes with me and Andrew. Yeah.
No, go girl.
So she comes with me and Andrew, and she's I'm like I don't know.
No, we were talking about like I was like I didn't know that whipped cream, was like you could use it so many ways or something like that. Like we were talking about like strawberry shortcake. I don't know. Like we were just like drinking that night, whatever. Then she ends up saying,
this was at Gino's. Me and Andrew were sitting at the end of the bar having shift drinks, and then Shay rolls up and says,
"Yeah, now she's working, and so is Christopher, this other guy that works there." She says, "Have you guys ever heard of taking a strawberry and dipping it in whipped cream?" And Christopher says, "You mean the logo that's Cool Whip?"
So she's dating
Shay,
Blake.
it's on the package.
So this is a level, water rising to its own level kind of scenario.
Oh, they're both lovely. We love them.
I do love Blake.
And also, we are in our fucking 90s, and they're in their 10s.
Yes.
So.
Right.
They're taking their training wheels off still.
I know.
Also, you know what?
I
She's a
miss
darling,
being young.
so God
I
bless
was
her.
so dumb when I was young. Anyways, let's do it. Young.
So it's a theme night. So dear readers,
Yeah,
our
we have a
theme night.
Special night tonight.
So each one of us is going to pick our top 4 pop culture moments, and we get to talk about it.
Now, can I ask the rules? Is this our personal or what we think is the 4 most?
I picked ones that were a little bit both, like personal to me, but also super zeitgeist.
Okay.
See, like
Okay,
That's why-
are they situationally specific, or can it be like a more of a concept?
Oh, it can be.
It can-
whatever.
it
It
can
could
be-
be like that first date that you had.
the good news
and
is
happened.
that in our podcast there are no rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
Cool, love it.
So like I chose things from like my high school to like college years.
Yeah.
So like things that like during my developmental phases
Yeah.
really
Yeah, I have a
struck
couple
me.
from when I was young and some from not that
Right.
long ago.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, yeah.
And so I think we're gonna rotate
But first, we need to
Oh,
do
the wine because
what
they've
this podcast is
I've never had a white Velvet, and I'm very excited because I'm kind of a wine person. even
and
though
we
I don't-
hadn't had this until my Lisa brought it back from
Really?
And
Arizona.
it's so good.
And I was like, this seems weird.
I have a question. Do you think your Lisa is more chic than other Lisa we were talking about?
I was gonna say the other, I've never met a chic Lisa, but yours travels.
My
Well,
Lisa
You're
and I
also-
have lots of conversations about her hairstyles.
No,
Your
look,
Lisa is also a 4.5 pickleball.
She
player.
is. She could destroy anyone in the
I
pickleball
don't know.
court.
What is
Every-
4.5
It's not a
pickleball?
5.
It's out of 5.
every Lisa I've ever met is like my
Crazy.
favorite. I had no, I had.
You love a Lisa? Interesting.
I love all Lisas.
I mean, he loves my Lisa. Even though I
Yeah,
tell
your mom.
I tell her she has
Like,
to be nice because sometimes she
Lisa
gets
from
persnickety.
I also don't care
And
what
then
your mom's
also, I
bitching
had
at me
an
because I'm
Aunt
just like,
Lisa
I see you,
who was
bitch. I don't care.
wonderful.
I'm always telling her, I'm like, bitch, knock it off.
Yeah, I'm like, you can be rude. I don't fucking care. I'll rude you. It's
Mm.
fine. And then at the end, we'll shake hands. And it's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, I yell at her and then she cries in the car, just so you know. Because like I tell her, you can't be doing that. And then she cries. I'm like, oh my God, she's crying.
Okay, that's actually a little bit. Like, I don't want your mom to cry, but that's also funny.
You have to cut out the Lisa part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but seriously,
This'll be
like
the
there's
one
people who
episode.
could listen to this locally.
She hasn't listened to a single episode.
Every Lisa in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan can suck my dick.
That's
So,
not right.
Lisa Moyle, if you hear this, you have to tell me that you know that Lindsay said that.
I did a test
And
for
you have
that
to
on
know
my mom
that-
too. I was like, if my
And
mom's
you have to know that
listening-
she has a 10-inch.
Also, like, what? So you know this from My Favorite Murder. Like, Georgia always talks about her mom, and she's just like her mom doesn't know how to listen to podcasts because she's old. So like, but now that they're on Netflix, she's like, this sucks. My mom knows how to watch my podcast, and all I do is talk shit about her, and it's very rude to me.
What do you think we have to do to get on Netflix?
I think it would
Oh,
be
a
part
lot
of
more than this.
Yeah, we gotta be way better at this.
I mean, mean, we do have a strong international following, so if we can
Okay.
hit the Asian market the way we're starting to break
We're
into,
huge in Vietnam right now.
You know what? I will get in
There's
contact
over-
with Baird and
They have tons of
I'll ask
followers.
Victor to see if he can get us
we
some
do
new
have tens
Philippines.
of followers. We have Cindy, who is our tried and true and
Number
our
one fan, my aunt.
uh-huh.
Oh,
We're gonna go
Cindy.
visit her someday in
Listen,
Seattle
I'm a
area.
crude girl,
I
okay?
love Seattle, dude. Seattle slaps.
I love
I
Seattle.
don't care how woke old people are. I'm too crude for them. Like-
Someday, though. See, I haven't talked to my dad in 2 years because he's such a piece of shit.
Sure.
But I am going to go to Seattle, and I'm going to unblock him and that entire side of the families on Facebook so they can see that I'm there and
That's your
refuse
relatives?
to respond to any relatives.
Were you like raised by him or no?
No.
Oh my god.
He was not present
Yeah.
for anything.
Yeah.
And my final straw was when he was like, I voted for Trump, but I hope all these racial slurs get kicked out. And it was his birthday. I said, you're a piece of shit and I never want to talk to you again.
Yeah, bitch.
There's people on both sides.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But, White Malbec.
White Malbec. So
My Malbec.
this is a tried and true on the Buzzed and Baffled universe.
Mhm.
This is probably the third or fourth time we've had this.
We have
Here
one
as
bottle
a
left
featured-
after this.
Oh
featured
wow!
wine.
So I don't even get original wine. I'm out of this fucking place.
You can pull one off that shelf if you want to red.
As someone who drinks
sorry.
Miller
There is
Lite
there
on-
is so many wines behind you to choose from.
You drink Miller Lite on the regular, and I don't need this for meal right now.
That
I'm
is-
just saying.
I like her energy. She's like, bring it down a notch.
Also, I drink Barefoot Moscato, so I'm just saying we're both not being.
She's like barefoot Moscato and orange juice. I was like, do you, girl?
Yeah, it's a. I
Those
also
are
hate
the
sparkling
queen
wine.
and
I think sparkling wine's
king
disgusting.
of American
So.
drinks.
Mhm.
Fucking
Anyways,
Miller
okay,
Lite.
White
Yeah,
Malbec.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
No, that's okay.
Okay, we gotta let her say it for like it's a good wine.
Yeah, it is. This is one of the first time we had this. We were like, "Oh shit, Lisa, this is good." But it's a well-known Malbec, newly styled, with aromas of cherry and raspberry and notes of green apple with fresh acidity. And this is Trivento Argentina White Malbec. And to me, it kind of tastes like. And I know every run of
Like every-
mystery airheads is different, but they're all kind of the same. That's what it tastes like to me. Is the white mystery airhead.
Interesting.
See, to me, I like it because I like a white that has very strong mineral stone flavor to it. So, like, if I'm licking a river stone, like it's
I
just
feel the
dry
same.
enough on the front.
Dude, have you ever had, so what I, like, at my bar in Massachusetts, I actually was, like, the wine buyer for us,
Mhm.
and, like, so we had it set up, so, like, because I worked at, like, a fancy place, like, every Wednesday, we were, like, from noon to 5, me and my managers will be there to taste things, like, so if you want to bring a new product, like, because that was the beauty of my bar, is, like, if you're trying to sell weird shit, we want weird shit. Like,
Yeah,
if you
like
wanna
we
taste
want
it,
things
like,
that other people don't have.
yeah, so bring it here so we can try it, whatever. And so we got this, I hate Chardonnays. We had this,
Me too, girl.
we had
Yeah,
a South
this is
African
anti-Chardonnay.
Chardonnay, but it was like super limestone forward.
Ooh.
And also South Africa is a burgeoning wine area because of global warming.
Thank you.
So
Mm-hmm.
South African Chardonnay.
Kyla loves apartheid.
I do not.
I don't sip yet. Right?
No, not yet.
This like South African Chardonnay is such a fucking
We need-
banger, dude.
We need your
honestly.
wine glass.
Oh, yeah.
You have a clean one. I don't want you to I don't
Taint.
want to taint your Moscato.
I remember like it was $7 for
Oh no,
like
that's
a
it.
gallon.
I drank 2
so.
bottles of Barefoot Moscato once, and I threw
So,
it on my dog.
I want to see them take the first drink because, like, I know what it's going to be, and I
So,
like to see it.
But before I do, I'm gonna explain this. You said the white airhead, the mystery airhead. Love that. You said licking a stone.
So
I've never done that.
so like,
You ever licked a rock?
you never licked a
No.
rock?
What kind of gay are you?
I mean, I've licked a rock.
Stop. You stop.
No,
Stop.
but like, it's very dry front on the mouth, and it makes you pucker almost a little bit, but then it's savory almost.
Yeah, it's like looking at yeah, it has that like limestoney kind
Yeah,
of quality.
It's
Little
limestoney.
funky on the back.
Mineral,
Yeah.
a
Mhm.
little
Yeah.
citrus.
I was trying to get my company to support me in getting sommelier certified.
Oh, nice.
Like,
I
but they
will-
talked about and they were like we maybe not it's not that expensive, so they were like, just give us some numbers and we'll at least do halfway, if not the whole way.
Like-
but then the pandemic happened, so they were like,
Have you been to
Um,
Beviamo?
Yeah, I love Dead Yellow.
So they have. Hold on, I gotta scroll back in Mark's text here because I had him send me.
That Savvy Bee that has the greenish on the label.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That is
I don't see it.
quite nice.
Yeah.
One of my favorite wines in the world, well, I mean, in the world is, in my small world I've lived in, but like, so I used to buy this
Can I see the bottom?
in Boston all the time, but at the co-op they have Pine Ridge Chenin, what is it?
Like a Chenin Blanc.
It's a Chenin Viognier blend,
Oh,
and
okay,
it's
nice.
so fucking good.
There's
Like,
another one you recommended to me, and I went and got
it's
it.
like
It was really
fruity,
good.
but it's a little bit on the sweet side because I will say I do like a little bit sweeter whites, but like, but it's not like, oh, it's so good. Honestly.
It's too bad she wasn't here to taste the 2004 Chardonnay that I found under the cabinet.
Ooh.
By under the cabinet, she means under the shelving unit at Pat's in Calumet.
How was it?
Not
Horrible.
great. But I was doing a Raven episode and had a Raven on the front, so
Yeah, so
like I immediately spit it back into the glass.
I actually, so the other day, somebody, when I was bartending, and
I didn't realize this
Like
is a
wait,
white wine.
like she gets this in Arizona somewhere.
this is a white classic office joke.
I was gonna say Okie afterbirth, but
I just realized that you have your hot dog crown up on the
It's
light up
birthday.
there.
It's my
Isn't
hot
that
dog
gorgeous?
birthday.
It's a good thing I screwed those in because they fell off and I was wearing it around the house.
what does a hot dog birthday entail?
My 40th birthday was hot dog themed.
So it was
When
like,
your birthday?
It was in May.
Oh, did you have hot dogs?
and so I made her the crown that's right above you.
Yeah.
But like,
Hot
Did you
dog
have brats?
decor.
I had to
Hot dogs.
screw those hot dogs into the crown.
Well, that's
It was
fun
a good
stuff.
time.
So I'm gonna start,
Okay,
and then
sorry.
we'll
There you go.
rotate.
We're 97 minutes into this thing.
That's okay.
I know, right? Like,
We got nothing better to do.
don't edit this.
So this is my earliest memory of my favorite gossip. Word on the street, as we might say, Xanthopy had had enough of Socrates,
Come on.
being unemployed and leaving her to raise 3 children to manage a house by herself. He had a stable job as a stonecutter, but no, he decided to follow his dreams and become a freelance philosopher. Anytime real work came up, he suddenly was too busy to help.
Mm-hmm. I'm familiar.
Uh-huh. Xanthopy had a real housewife's moment.
Oh, God.
The night Socrates unexpectedly brought dinner guests home, and without warning, she flipped a table on him.
I love flipping a table. On
Prostitution whore! Okay, but what I'm really going to talk about, things that you people will remember because you were there for it. I don't know if you were around for this.
When I was writing mine, I'm like, she's going to rag on me so bad. about
Uh-huh. My first pop culture memory is Britney fucking Spears. And
Sure.
we see her on the board because I'm the only one who printed pictures, because I'm the only one committed to this pod.
I didn't know we were supposed to.
Okay, so
this. This is
no,
not one that requires visual aids. Don't feel bad.
I already see one up here that is in mine, so I'm so glad it's not going to be one of mine
Okay.
because it was an honorable mention.
Yep.
Girl, I cannot wait for something. Go.
I love visuals. I'm sorry I didn't know to bring them.
It's okay.
And so I'm going to say this not for you guys, but for some of our dear readers who perhaps don't remember what happened because that might have been after their high school years. Her first hit single was Baby One More Time and was released September 29th, 1998. And it showed 17-year-old Britney as a sexualized Catholic schoolgirl dancing in the hallways, talking about seducing a male suitor. Over the course of her career, Britney had 9 studio albums between 1999 and 2016. And I'm thinking about when I first noticed her erratic behavior. I first noticed in the early 2000s. So I had graduated high school. I was in undergrad at this point. But I remember when she flew to Vegas and married her childhood friend, Jason Alexander.
Yeah.
They had a 55-hour
George.
marriage.
Not George Costanza.
No. That would have been better if it was George Costanza.
Who among us?
But George Costanza's fiance died because she was licking all the envelopes.
Also,
So.
we've all seen Pretty Woman. Like, maybe George Costanza's a great one.
Yeah. So she had it annulled because she'd been an alcohol-fueled bender. I mean, we've all been there. And I have said, if I ever trap a man into marrying me, it's most likely to be when I'm in Vegas on an alcohol-fueled bender. So
Facts.
later in 2004, she fired her long-term manager who made her famous. So this was Larry Rudolph, and he was really big in the game back then. And that's when she married her backup dancer,
Kevin Federline.
K-Fed. The Federline years are my favorite years.
Remember his album? Oh my god, you're gonna get to it. Go.
Because it's the years
I do.
of...
I did not even know he had
I have
it.
extra pictures. It's the years of bad extensions.
Oh
This
my god,
is-
let me see this.
We have. This is almost pornography that you're.
Also, that is definitely... She is walking barefoot into the bathroom
This is
in a
Exhibit
sicko.
But
To really get a look at the extensions, I had to look for this photo because I knew I'd seen it in like OK
Yeah.
Magazine or
I'm
something.
sorry to be hijacking this for a hot minute, but like, I cannot deal. Like, so these girls, like, I've seen many young girls wearing like flare jeans that actually fit pretty well.
Mhm.
But I'm like, no, you guys don't understand. Like the flare jean background. What? What's happening?
No, this is every one of my friends on a Saturday or Sunday morning.
In the early 2000s.
After we fucking just like went to the club till like close.
So
And they
anyone
have to go to their
who's...
car
I
because
will
they have to
post
work
this
at
on
10 a.m.
buzzedbaffled.net, but there's a
nothing.
picture of Britney
Nothing.
Spears with a low-ride maxi skirt and her whale tail hanging out.
But that it's not even a whale tail. It's just a cunt shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cunt shot.
Like,
My,
props to her waxer.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, that is a great wax game.
This-
But
Not props to the person doing her extensions.
Is that with Lindsay Lohan
is,
and
like,
Paris Hilton?
That is my favorite
that is a
photo.
very
Yeah.
iconic photo.
Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
okay. So I'm
So,
like, where are you going with this? But that right
Yeah.
there is pop culture moment.
Nope.
100.
so in 2006, she was seen driving a car with her infant son in her lap. Shortly after that, she announced her divorce from Kevin Federline, and that is when the most famous photo from the 2000s happened. And it's her, Paris Hilton, and Lindsay Lohan, three across in a two-seater like Porsche.
Gorgeous.
Lindsay's high as fuck. Brittany looks fine here.
Paris was probably like the sanest one out of all of them, considering.
Lindsay, I think Lindsay is the shittiest of this trio.
But that was when in Lindsay's bad years, where she was like spiraling.
I'm also not trying to be. I'm just saying. I don't think she's a great person. Like
I think she's better.
Her mother was awful.
I also think she's doing better now than she ever has.
Oh,
She
absolutely.
doesn't. I will say also. I think Paris is actually lovely. I think Paris is actually a smart bitch who is like good at shit. Like she recently got she shut down the. So she was sent to one of those like.
Wilderness
Maury,
camps.
Like
Yeah.
like
Big
the
Sioux camps.
like the hard love whatever. And she literally has petitioned to get one of them shut down. They just got shut down this week, which is actually fucking awesome. Like,
Also
also,
more-
but her parents put her there, so.
Also, more importantly,
Kathy Hilton's a
Paris
little bit of a
Hilton-
nightmare.
Paris Hilton just announced that she lost 1 billion Hilton points.
She was giving them away.
It's a fucking joke. Like,
Yeah.
but she lost them, and now you can earn them. You
Yeah.
can earn Paris's billion points.
Yeah, like, girl, if your last name is the name of the points, I don't think anyone's
Yeah, you didn't lose them.
So, but the thing with Britney is like,
Identification.
in the 2000s, the media wasn't kind to her. Like, we're
Oh, no,
watching
it's awful. Yeah.
this unraveling happen. And in February 2007, I was 27 at this time when I did the math. I was like, Jesus Christ, Nicole.
2000 when?
2007.
Okay.
She walked into an LA salon and shaved off all her hair and attacked a car with an umbrella, which is the pictures I have on the
Which
board.
honestly, also as an adult woman, I'm like, I love that, and you're correct. Like,
But also, she was having a manic episode.
yes, it was not good. Like, obviously, the optics are bad.
I've done
It's
that.
not good. But like, also, I was just like, as an adult woman now, I'm like,
Mm.
wow, love that for you.
And so as I had to reflect on how old I was when this actually happened, I was well aware that this was a mental health crisis.
Yeah.
But the news media was such a dick to her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the...
And they haven't appeared to learn from their mistakes because she's doing the same thing now with the whole like Free Britney movement. I'm like, no, Britney is not capable of making her own decisions. That's how we got here in the first place.
But also her shitty father is in charge of her. Who
Right,
also
there's a
does
pendulum
shit,
and
so.
stuff, and like
there should be a middle
it
ground,
was way
and
over
they
here, and then went way over there, and
yeah.
hopefully it will. The pendulum will.
I think
start
Brittany
swinging.
clearly cannot take care of herself, but I also think she should be under better.
She-
She should be under like legal.
She needs
Like
a
a
non.
lawyer.
She
Right,
needs
exactly.
because of the
Yeah.
amount of money she has. She needs a non-familial member who doesn't have a dog in the fight
Well, also
to
her,
manage
her parents,
it.
her family's awful, so yeah, she just needs. Yeah.
Because like her little sister was riding her coattails and got pregnant at 16.
Yeah, her parents are just awful people. Like, it's just a fact. Like.
So what's your thing then?
So
Is
my-
her rise and fall or her mental breakdown?
So it's the first mental breakdown that we all saw it happen. Because I remember it when she was attacking, I'm like, oh, like she's not okay.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like laughing at her. And I was like, this woman needs help.
Yeah.
And everyone's just laughing at her.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like,
I hate to say that almost all of mine are bummers, so.
oh, I think I'm
Oh,
mostly fine. Like, yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna when we get to me, I might be the happy guy.
Well, you're next.
Well, you're next.
Oh
so
shit! Okay.
Go for
So
it.
my very first one, where's my paper? Right here. And I need my phone because I have notes too. So every summer we didn't really have much money, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom.
Mm-hmm.
So we watched soap operas and we ate like peanut butter sandwiches. And,
Which
you know.
soap operas?
Okay, there's three.
Integral.
Mm-hmm.
We watched the ABC ones. It was All My Children. One
Obviously.
Life to
Erica
Live,
Kane.
Girl,
Mhm.
absolutely. Played by, oh my God, do not...
Susan Lucci.
Yes, yeah.
Malucci.
Yeah, Suzanne Lucci. Susan Lucci, which she lost 19 times and finally...
Yep. Which is bullshit.
Also, I'm sorry to interrupt, but like brief side note, like soap actors have the best plastic surgeons I've ever seen. Like they look the same. Like I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but like I don't think it's great work, but it's consistent work.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well,
I mean, it pays the bills. So,
Yeah.
like, one of my favorite soap actors of all time, Lisa Rinna.
yeah.
Love Lisa Rinna.
Right,
Dude,
she
I
was from
watched.
Bold
I
and
watched.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Well, obviously, and then also the Traitors. which
Yeah.
she played a
I
traitor.
watched Days of Our Lives a lot as a kid.
Okay, this is mine now.
Okay.
So Ryan Felipe, I didn't know who he was. I mean, you know, he was unassumingly cute back then, but he played this character Billy Douglas in June of 1992, and I had just turned 10 years old, and I started watching this entire. I was obsessed with One Life to Live because he played a Catholic. I'm not religious. I was never Catholic. What is the
Altar boy.
boy's altar boy? Thank you. Who was
He's
gay,
an evangelical.
and he was the very first fictional gay character in daytime television.
And you're like, oh,
And-
this resonates with me.
And I was obsessed with this storyline.
Mm.
I had no idea why,
Yeah.
but I was obsessed with the storyline.
How old were you?
10 years old.
Okay.
And back then, you didn't have representation
No.
of gay characters. And I was like, I need to make sure that whatever I'm doing at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I have to watch One Life to Live. And all summer long, this character kept expressing like the way that he was feeling, this and that thing. Cut to September, I had to go to school.
Oh no.
Well, I went to school the whole, 9 months and stuff. And
Didn't you
when
record it on the VHS so you could watch it when you got
my
home?
mom didn't record it. Like,
No.
like we didn't have the money. We didn't have an extra VCR. Like I wasn't, like privy to
Yeah.
those type of stuff, whatever. So it's just what we had. We just watched live television.
Yeah.
The next year, I went back the first week that I got out of school, and I started watching One Life to Live, and it was about 2.5 weeks in, and I asked my mom, "Where's that Billy kid?"
Hmm.
And she looked at me and she goes, "Who are you talking about?" And I was like, the altar boy. And she goes, "You don't need to ask questions like that."
Oh!
And yeah, well, I will say this now. My mom is an ally like no other.
Yeah.
This is back in 1992.
She hadn't learned to be an ally
Right.
yet.
I mean, I didn't learn that I was gay.
Yeah.
I just had weird questions that
Yeah.
she was not educated to answer, you know. But no, yeah, so that was my very first pop culture experience of, wow, I actually am gay because someone actually...
You had representation.
Absolutely. I didn't know what I was going through for the first
You
10
didn't
years of
have
my
words
life,
to
and
describe what you were feeling.
And I finally saw it on daytime television.
Yeah.
And so Ryan Felipe always will have a special place in my heart because he was my first crush, because it's not even that like I find him all that attractive and stuff. I obviously he's very hot.
But it's something
But
that you were like, this is
he
something
opened
that I
something up to me.
understand.
Right.
Yes,
Like you're
that I will
like,
always
oh,
have.
hello, gay friend.
Absolutely, gay friend. Yes.
Like this helps me to conceptualize what I'm feeling.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's my first pop culture of Mount Rushmore that I experienced in my life.
Wait for him to be like, oh, here's a good heartfelt story after your terrible story.
Yeah, you're like the O.J. Simpson trial.
I didn't pick that one, but the next one's a real bummer.
Okay.
So I will say a pop culture thing that stands out for me is Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
The first time I saw it, I think I was probably 11 or 12, and I think actually Lucy Kurtz showed it to me. Graham Kurtz's younger sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like we watched together for the first time. That might not be right. It was a long time ago. But I just remember I was so smitten. I mean, for anyone who hasn't seen Rocky Horror, it's
It's crazy.
Fantasy, wild, camp, 70s nonsense that became very popular. Like, they would, literally, so it's funny, I've been talking to older people about this recently, just because I had rewatched it recently, whatever. Like James told me, our friend James, he used to see it every weekend. They were, legit, be, fucking around on Saturday, I don't know, I guess we'll see Rocky, because Rocky Horror was just showed in theaters constantly.
Well, and they do it every Halloween.
Yeah, they do it every Halloween, and, theaters already showed it for years, on, midnight showings.
Yeah.
It was, such a wild cultural phenomenon in the 70s, and so I saw this when I was, pretty young, with a friend of mine who is a straight woman, but also was into gay culture. And when Tim Curry comes up on, Tim Curry walks up as fucking Dr. Frankenfurter, and he is so sexy and and he's kind of I mean he's a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
Yeah.
But he is.
Was he in Dunstan Checks In?
Yes, he was. I think.
Okay.
I think he was. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
He was in Home Alone 2. He was the.
Also,
Yeah.
really quick, Home Alone 2, the pigeon lady died yesterday.
Yes,
I heard
she
that,
died.
Rest
yeah.
in peace, pigeon lady.
Yeah.
She was a formative character.
Also,
in
isn't
Yeah.
Frankenfurter
You know what she
also
died
the
of?
clown from It?
Bird flu.
No, that is Pennywise.
What was it?
Okay.
Yeah.
But isn't he also Pennywise?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the show.
Well, he's Pennywise in
He's
that.
also
So there's a
Satan
made
in I
for
Am
TV
Legend.
movie.
Oh, yeah.
Where so Tim Curry
Or
is
the devil
Pennywise
or
in the made for
whatever.
TV movie about
Yes.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tim Curry's amazing. He's incredible. But yeah, so I saw him come on in this movie, and I was like, this is so sexy, but also he is I read him as a man, and he's building a man for himself to be sexy. And and I will say I think there is some problematic shit now that I think about it. But as a girl,
It was outside of the realm of what we were taught
I
with
was just
gender
yo,
norms.
this is a sexy dude who's dressing like a chick and building a man for himself.
He's
and,
doing what he wants to do.
And literally, that was so one of the main line. So there's this whole song in this movie, and one of the lines is "Don't dream it, be it." And I legit have a picture frame of me and my cousin dressed up for Rocky Horror Picture Show with "Don't dream it, be it" on it, because "Don't dream it, be it" was literally I was like, oh my god, I can do anything actually.
I think that was anytime somebody watches it for the first time, especially when you're that young, it challenges your entire worldview.
Right, yeah.
Because you're like, hold on, wait a minute.
Right.
But it's presented in
But it's camp and fun too.
a harmless way.
Yeah, right. But it's also very sexual, but also is harmless if you're not old enough to realize how sexual it is. It's a very also my father who passed away last year, but he was like, he got so excited when I got Rocky Horror because my dad was living in Chicago when Rocky Horror was the big thing. So he would, like, go to see the performances, like, all the time, and he loved it. And so, like, my dad literally drove me down when I was, like, 14 years old to Chicago to see my first performance of Rocky Horror at a movie
Oh, that's
theater
really cool.
where they were showing the movie and live performing it with it. And literally, we were, like, 3 of, like, 8 people there. Like, it was, like, literally, like, theater kids and their friends, and then we drove down to Chicago.
That's so fun.
Yeah. And I was dressed up like Dr. Frankenfurter, like.
Okay.
I see my time.
The representative seats her time. Okay.
And I apologize, he was not in Dunstan Checks In. It was Jason Alexander that was in that.
Oh my god.
But the different Jason Alexander.
Yeah. Pretty spirited.
How has both Jason Alexanders come up?
All right.
This is a Seinfeld themed.
Nicole's gonna roll her eyes at me for this.
Oh,
I
God.
can't wait.
January 1997.
Okay, I was 17.
Okay, no. No.
I'm 17, okay.
Wannabe is released to United
Oh, my God.
My Little Fifth Grade Heart. All of
Wait.
In 97,
You were in 5th grade in
There
1997.
was.
I have a
I would have been too.
I was just entering my senior year of high school.
segue on this little age
You
thing.
weren't. Wait,
Listen.
how old are you?
I'm 46.
Yeah, she's old.
A kid that works with us.
I graduated in
He walks-
98.
He walks up to me the other
Oh
day
my
and
god,
said,
I
"We're talking
can't
about
deal.
COVID."
We can't talk about our pedophilia feel for this child.
No, girl, that's your problem. Yeah.
Also, no, I'm not a fucking pervert, but we work with a young child who I'm like, how old are you? And he was like, I'm 15, and I was like,
I mean, he looks 22,
Yeah.
but whatever. But anyways, he walks up and we were talking about COVID the other day,
Mhm.
and
It was like, I don't remember that because I wasn't
he
encoding
goes,
memories.
"Oh yeah, 2nd grade." I said,
Oh.
"Get your ass to the back. Now. Like, go back to the kitchen. We're not talking to you." 2nd grade was COVID for this motherfucker. Yeah.
So you're in 5th grade
Fifth grade.
when the Spice Girls
Mhm.
really... Okay.
I was still 10. I hadn't turned 11 yet.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
She's trying to just throw this age. I've got to listen to more of this podcast because this is like a reoccurring theme.
My Little Fifth Grade Heart, all 10 years of it, longing for friendship and acceptance was changed forever.
We joke about how I could have driven up and be like, girl, get in the car, but like the cops would have arrested me.
Yeah, if we were going to go back in time, I was like, because I was like, I said something, I was like, oh, if you could go back and be 17 again for like a day, would you do it? And she's like, I'd come find you, I would be like 11.
I was like, oh, okay, maybe not.
I would be 11.
Girl power was everywhere. Pop music was brought to the forefront, where it has remained ever since, really.
So were you listening to this album in between the weird books you were reading from the library that you had no business reading?
Yes. So the Spice Girls were really the first all-female group that was geared towards young
Yeah.
people.
It was like kind of like what K-pop is now for young
Yeah.
people.
And it worked. Like it was brilliant marketing, first of all. Every Spice Girl was different, so every young girl could have one that they identified with.
Who was your favorite Spice Girl?
Sporty Spice, obviously.
Oh wow, mine was Baby.
Who do you think mine was?
Posh.
It was Posh Spice. Or Scary Spice. I like Scary Spice.
I
guys-
also will say people have told me as an adult you look like Posh Spice.
You
Like,
do.
Wow. Like,
Mm-hmm. The hair.
Posh
I also like
contributed nothing
the
to
lack
that
of
fucking-
teeth.
I know she did.
What?
So, Posh contributed nothing to the Spice Girls.
Oh, have you ever
The
seen
right
the
answer
I'm
is
sorry,
Scary,
have you ever seen the
Sporty,
documentary
or
with her and
Ginger, okay?
David? When David's like, she's like, I grew up middle class, and he's like, I'm sorry, did you? I'm sorry.
What
you?
did your
What did
father
it- It
drive?
was like an Aston Martin or something, and he's just like, thank you.
So Wannabe was, and it wasn't that I was a huge Spice Girls fan, but it was the first exposure to massive worldwide pop.
I'm actually surprised that Ontonagon got this music as it was being
Well, we
released to
did
the rest
like,
of the
a little bit
world.
Later,
Okay.
I didn't know you're from Onto.
I
so
am.
shit.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Schmidt? or Stubbs.
Love it.
Love it too. Yeah, I agree.
Been there a time or two.
Yeah.
I like
so,
Stubbs.
Yeah, Spice Girls and Wannabe, and it was the first thing that was like, oh, this is a massive pop culture thing that you're exposed to. You're 10 years old.
Mm.
It was really the introduction to pop culture,
Mm-hmm.
mass media as it is today. And the Spice Girls, I mean, every group that came after them is because of them. I mean, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, all the K-pop stuff now.
Yep. They followed that model.
Yes.
I think okay.
Is
Andrew,
that, is that it? Are you done?
Well,
Okay.
we're a little older, young child.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
So
no,
let
we're
us tell
actually
you.
we're the same age, so.
Okay, well then you young children. Us old.
Not
folks.
me. Like, no one
Also
can young
part-
child me in this room.
I would like to argue that New Kids on the Block actually
I loved New Kids on the Block.
was actually more of the forefront, and then Spice Girls was
Jordan
the
Knight
girls'
all the way.
version of it,
That's fair.
and then therefore, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, but I will also say, like, I'm also not trying to present counter arguments because this is like something that was formative to you. But like, En Vogue exists, like fucking like.
Oh no,
Well, she said young
I loved telling
audiences.
Kyla she's
and,
wrong.
And Vogue was talking about
Yeah.
giving
Yeah, I
him
think you were-
something he can feel.
Oh, yeah.
But also,
You know
En
what I mean?
Vogue was
that ain't
two
no
women,
8-year-old
so that's
song, you know what I mean?
different.
En Vogue was 4 women.
Was it?
Yes,
Salt and
En
Pepper was
Vogue.
3 chicks.
Yeah, Salt and
I
Pepper.
do love Salt
actually
and
was
Pepper.
originally 2, and then
Waterfalls.
Cinderella go with it.
Waterfalls has a
Okay.
place in my
TLC was 3
heart.
chicks.
And then
I
that's
totally
TLC
get
was
the
3, yeah.
argument of like TLC and
But all
En
that
Vogue.
was
But that's
that was
also black
sexualized
culture.
music.
that's
Yeah.
like in the R&B hip hop
Yeah.
space.
Right.
This
Yeah.
was
But this was
poppy,
like
as we know
so
it
there was
Right,
New
like
Kids on the
Spice Girls is,
Block,
I
and
need
this.
someone like I
Mhm.
never needed one before.
Also, I do love TLC.
Well, wait a minute.
I mean,
Gotta
I love.
make love to you, baby. No,
But, like,
no,
No,
TLC
that's
too.
a Spice Girls song. One of my favorite Spice Girls song is shit.
Mine is Spice Up Your Life.
I do
That's
love
a
Spice
good-
Up Your Life.
Were you a true fan? Did you see Spice World?
My
I-
sister owned Spice World.
Okay.
I've
I
actually
saw-
never seen Spice World.
I saw Spice World in the theater.
I've seen Spice World in the theater.
Love that for you guys. I did not.
But the thing about like En Vogue and TLC and stuff, those
Oh,
were like
show me-
organic groups. These groups were ones that they like
Assemble.
they.
Yeah.
lab design.
I
Yeah.
like-
Okay, I'm sorry. I just
I might
remembered.
add Spice
It's
World
like,
if it's
show
an
me
awful movie.
what
It was.
It's like the Spice Girls one I like. It was kind of like the disco.
Mm.
Spice
Okay.
Girls disco song was the one I liked. Wow. Yeah.
So my second
Back to
most
the bar.
Mhm.
is Kurt Cobain.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, Nicole.
Because at
Is
first
this
it's
the death of Kurt Cobain?
well, it's the whole thing that's Kurt Cobain
This is
and his
accurate.
wife. Because I also love Courtney Love.
Ew. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
Hear me out.
Let's hear it out.
So Kurt Cobain, like up until that point, it was like a lot of pop music and like things that like Tiffany and things like that.
Celebrity Skin is a great album.
But then Nirvana comes onto the scene, and it's very anti-systems, like Smells Like Teen Spirit, Come As You Are, All Apologies, great songs.
Also, Kurt Cobain was a bad cunt for social activism. Like, he was a bad...
Well, and like he was like one of the first people who was like, him and David Grohl were like, we're not going to charge people thousands of dollars.
Have you seen that famous video where they're talking about Madonna's charging $50 for concerts? He goes,
Mhm.
how can people afford that? We only charge $15.
Yeah.
But Madonna was only charging $50 back then.
Yeah.
Which is also, like, now it's like, whatever.
But, like-
$10,000.
Growing up Gen X, this is very much the first time music represented what we were thinking
Sure, yeah.
in the grander social like cloud.
Yeah.
But I also like, and obviously that Kurt Cobain struggled with mental health issues and addictions. There was the suicide, was it murder, blah blah blah. But also like Courtney Love, while problematic and had her own substance abuse issues, she was one of the first people to speak out against Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Like she was doing an interview and they asked her what her best advice to young women in Hollywood was. If Harvey Weinstein invites you to a private party at the Four Seasons, don't go. She was blacklisted after that because she had just been in a movie where she played the wife of the guy.
Man on the Moon
People
with
vs.
Jim
Larry
Carrey.
Flint.
No,
People versus Larry Flint or Man on the Moon.
It was not the Playboy guy, but the other guy with the porn magazine. She
Oh,
played
yeah,
Larry
his
Larry
Flint. Yeah.
Larry
Like,
Flint. Okay,
Yeah.
so she played him, and she was amazing in that movie. And I think it's because that's who she was as a person at that point in time, so she got it. But she was really good.
I've actually never seen People vs. Larry Flint. Have you?
It's pretty good.
It's a really good
But,
movie.
but 3 years later, Miramax, who was owned by Harvey Weinstein, she was in Man on the Moon. I'm sorry, with Jim Carrey. So, how did she?
But she got blacklisted after she said that at an awards ceremony. Like, she was at, like, the Oscars, and that was what they recorded her saying. And Harvey Weinstein obviously hadn't been called out, and so he still had a lot of power in Hollywood. And he, like, ruined her career after that. So now, Kurt Cobain is obviously dead.
You know, Brad Pitt.
Her daughter
said
doesn't.
She was gonna
Hey, this
fuck
is
him up.
mine.
Sorry.
And, like, obviously, Frances Bean, I don't think really has a relationship with Courtney Love anymore. But she's kind of just, like, moved to England. And she does, like, small projects.
She has a baby with Tony Hawk's son.
Does she?
Yes,
Okay.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
like,
I think it's like probably like almost a year old now. I think.
But I think that what I like the most about Kurt Cobain is that he was very raw and he didn't hide what was happening in his life. Oh, you see the monkey? Yeah, that's my orangutan.
Never even noticed.
That's
Like-
Kevin the orangutan.
Ken Allen.
Ken Allen, who
Sorry.
he broke out of his cage to go throw poop at his enemy in another cage.
Oh, okay. Hang on there, Kenny.
But Kurt Cobain was like, yeah, nothing's perfect, and I'm struggling with this, but you get to see it, and I'm not trying to give you, like, a whitewashed version of things, and you can just be honest about what's happening.
I really did not like grunge music for a long time.
I loved
Like,
grunge music.
I actually have gotten into grunge music, and since then have learned more about Kurt Cobain. And he was a bad bitch. Like he was like such a real person. Like, yeah.
You know what I hate now, though? When a fucking Gen Alpha walks into my office and asks me, do you even know who Nirvana is? I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Is that a thing people do?
Yes. They asked me, do you even know who Nirvana is? I'm like, I was there the first time.
Are you wearing a Nirvana shirt, or is this the question they asked you?
They just asked me because we're talking about music. And I'm like, oh yeah, Kurt Cobain. Like, do you even know who that is? Get the fuck out of here. When they asked me, do you even know what TikTok is? Yes. Yes, I
Well,
do.
I don't know that much.
Okay, so this actually kind
I'll
of
win
feeds
on the
into
Kurt
my.
Cobain
All right,
thing.
well, let's get back into the game because I also like still. This actually ties into exactly something I was talking about.
So you're up.
So yeah, real fast, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
He got murdered.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Well, because, hold on, I have a whole note here.
Allegedly.
Yeah, don't sue us. We don't have anything.
So, the heroin levels within his system were 3 times the normal dose that would have been lethal. Now, addicts can build tolerance. And there was discrepancies in the suicide note. The note indicated a plan to retire and leave his wife, which is not a farewell note. And the final lines of the note also appeared to be written in different handwriting.
Also, like no, you can't shoot up 3D like you're dead.
I mean, he could, but
You're
he
out.
had his shoes on.
Yeah,
So.
you're out. Like yeah.
Okay, so my second one is I saw The Killers live one time.
Oh,
and,
nice.
Well, I've actually
I'm trying to
seen
think
them.
of the Killers, who they are.
They sing Mr. Brightside.
Oh, yeah, okay.
When you were young.
Not when I
All
was
right.
young, but...
So I've always loved music, but there was no band really ever I connected to, and I saw The Killers perform Hot Fuzz back in 2004, I believe, in Phoenix, Arizona. In this
So this
small,
predates the movie Hot Fuzz.
it's Hot Fuss.
Fuzz.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, Hot Fuzz is a good movie.
yeah, I was like,
Sorry, yeah, my you guys are Northerners and you don't know
Yeah.
how I speak. So, anyways, The Killers. No, so they were, I've heard a song or two, and then I went and saw them in concert, and I absolutely fell in love. Bought the album, and I've been obsessed ever since. I've seen them 6 different times in 4 different states, and I look forward to seeing them the next time. I've been to probably 70 or 80 concerts in my life, and I've never seen anybody twice. but I have seen the Killers 6
Okay.
times.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're the greatest band in the world. They're from Las Vegas. Brandon Flowers, lead singer. I mean, like, do you guys know much about the Killers except like that first album and like maybe 3 or 4?
Yeah, I know like
songs
3 or
and
4 other
stuff.
songs, which I really like.
Yeah, I'm aware. I just don't give a shit about them.
Right, I hear you.
Right.
Well, what's really cool about them is when they make music, they don't make music for radio, and they don't make music for their albums. They make live music.
Okay.
Every intention of their songs and their songwriting is, how is the live audience going to react to this performance? And that's what's really unique by them. Because I've brought many a friend to a Killers concert, and they're like, I've seen a concert before, bro. I know how a concert works, bro.
Jesus.
And then we get out of the concert, and it's more of this like existential like experience that this person had, saying, I don't think you quite know what I experienced. And I'm like, yeah, what I was telling you before you experienced the experience you experienced. So, if you ever have an opportunity, even if you don't know a single song of the Killers,
I never say no to any concert. Like
they're
when
the great-
Lauren
they're the
wanted,
greatest live band of
when
all
Lauren's like, "Do you want to go to a Taylor Swift concert?" I didn't really like Taylor Swift, and I went to the concert and had an experience unlike anything I've ever had before. It was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I went to Gaga. Not a huge fan of Gaga. It was amazing.
Yeah, but I want to ask you guys real fast. What is that one concert that kind of like changed? Like you said, Taylor
It's
Swift.
Taylor
Okay.
Swift.
So my favorite concert I've ever been to actually wasn't like a change for me, but like it was pre-pandemic, and it was AFI. It was like a metal
Yeah.
wave kind of band that I really like. Whatever, I loved them like since I was a child, and the singer was on hiatus for like 2 or 3 years because he just blew his voice out from screaming. And so I went to see them at this venue in Boston that was like, it's a pretty much a punk venue, and it's like an open lower floor with like a bar in an L in the corner, and then they have an upper tier with another bar. But they like don't care if you mosh, they don't care if you smoke weed. Like, it's like very, very, as long as you're not being a dick, nobody cares.
Like, as long as nobody dies, they don't
Yeah,
care.
like, and so I went to see AFI, which is my favorite bands of all time, in like my mid-30s, and it was so fucking cool. Like, Davey Havok is the lead singer, and he like walked out like onto the audience, like when I was a child. When I literally watched him walk out of the audience the first time I saw them second time I saw them at like Warped Tour, and God, I was just like, God, I have the vapors right now. I'm like,
Not the vapors.
I'm like really horny.
It sounds like some shit I would say.
Like, I straight up was just like,
See, all the bands I want to see, they're dead, so I can't.
like, what do you want to see?
I'd love to see Nirvana in concert.
I mean, only one of them's good.
Well, I mean, the what I want to see isn't there. And also,
I would
David...
love to see Foo Fighters.
Also, like,
I've seen
David
Foo
Grohl
Fighters,
turned out to be a little bit of an asshole.
I do. He's not great.
I think you're the only person on the planet who refers to him as David Grohl.
Is
You
that
said
his
David?
name? Oh.
Oh, he
Dave
is
Grohl.
David.
No, I mean, it does suck that he cheated on his wife, but also men are trash, so like we can't
Actually-
really-
And also, he's a fucking rock star. Like, I'm sorry.
Also, you know who is... They're not dead. I want to see Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I don't care about them.
Sam,
I love Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nah.
I would.
love to see that.
I'd like.
I would go see them.
If Courtney Love got whole together again, I would go. If she played
No.
Celebrity Skin,
You know how awful her voice would sound now?
I would love to see 9 Inch Nails.
I'd see that.
Yeah.
I'm not even a huge fan, but I'd go.
I love 9 Inch Nails.
I'm
they're
not
also touring, but they're
I'm not a
tickets
huge
are-
Metallica fan even, but I would go see them.
I saw Depeche Mode. Fantastic. They were incredible. It was a band I had zero interest.
I would say though, have you ever listened to Celebrity Skin?
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Yeah.
I said Celebrity Skin's actually a great album.
Like I love that album.
yeah, that's one of the greatest '90s albums.
Northern Lights is one of them. Is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, there's 6 or 7 different songs on that album.
They're all bangers.
But you can't just have one album and be.
Yeah. She had a second one and it wasn't as good. But then her husband killed herself and then Harvey Weinstein ruined her career, so.
Dude, it's just so
Whatever,
like
that's-
weird to hear about like
You're just fucking blaming every man when sometimes it's the women's fault.
No, it's always the man's fault.
She went into that hotel room. I'm sorry, guys.
You
Like,
are.
I hope people know.
Oh, wait, so who are we on? So she just did hers, now it's
Andrew
yours.
is
No,
a known
she was
misogynist,
talking
and I
about
will
her
call the police.
Right,
Oh,
I
okay.
hate women.
And by call the police, I mean Blake, and he's gonna be like, what?
Huh? I mean, I
Blake.
what to do.
Wait, am I up?
Yeah.
You're up.
Okay, so this podcast is gonna be 85 hours. It's gonna be
That's
fun.
okay because we actually
We're
aren't
at 53
having
minutes.
one next week, so if we do a double long episode
Oh,
this
nice.
week,
I also am having a
It'll
great
work.
time, so as long as
Yeah.
you guys well.
No, just keep going.
So my second is actually like, so it's not an event, but it's like People Magazine. When I was a child,
I love-
loved People Magazine.
I love gossip rags.
I love gossip rags. I love true crime, and also was fashion. I really love like.
Mhm.
So I honestly, my whole life, I thought I was doing fashion designer. Like when I was a kid, I would like sketch fashion outfits. I actually have a degree in costume design,
Ooh.
which I picked over
Mhm.
fashion because fashion was so cutthroat and gross. I just didn't want to do it.
I
but then-
somehow got a subscription to Vogue, and I don't know how it happened, but it keeps showing up at my house.
I
Don't
honestly
stop
love fashion. Like
It's just
so
there. I'm like,
The
okay.
main reason I liked People was because I love like the you know like the premieres, like whatever. Like I
Mhm.
fucking love fashion. I usually fashion sketch all the time, whatever. And yeah, it would tell me true crime and like. And it's like so interesting now as an adult because like it's so much more accessible, like but in a way that feels like almost disingenuous to me because I'm like, oh, it's so easy. Yeah, yes.
Well, no, because
It's-
we had to fight for it back in
Right,
the day.
it's weird because it's like very easily accessible and so it's like
Mhm.
more intimate, but also like when I was a kid, I bought myself as a child I bought myself a subscription to People Magazine. Like
Nice.
Well, I remember like you would get like 17 or something as a teenager.
oh, I love 70 like so
And there was one clothing magazine where I wasn't rich
Delia's.
enough. Delia's, I love
Yeah.
Do you
Delia's.
guys
Same
have
as clothing
so my favorite I love magazines as a kid. Do you guys have YM?
I
did not.
I
have
remember
17.
this.
So
Yeah.
it was
But
called
I've-
Young.
I've maybe
Young
gotten
and
one.
modern.
So
and
YM was called Young Miss when
Miss,
it first came out
yeah.
in the 60s, and then it was rebranded as Young Modern in the 90s. And it was actually like pretty decent, like interesting articles, like good journals. So then
It's
I
like an
actually- my
intro
favorite
to
magazine of all time is, like,
Cosmopolitan.
Jane. Did you guys ever read Jane?
Yes, I remember Jane.
I had a subscription to Jane. I literally have like 40 like copies of this magazine. Like Jane
So
slapped-
if you still have any, you need to give us a copy, or we're gonna hang it in the pod.
Oh, dude. Well, no, you're gonna give it back to me. I'm definitely a copy, so I'll give you guys a copy. But like honestly, it was like all female and gay men, great journalism about like
Mhm.
weird shit, like not looking in a mirror for a week.
Mhm.
You know, like it was like so fucking good. So I guess I'm talking about magazine culture ultimately, but like People was like my jam. Like it was.
But it
was
also
my
sounds
lifeline.
like those writers were allowed to dabble in the, we're not just pushing consumerism.
Right. I do genuinely feel it was like much less like.
Because like Vogue is mostly
So-
ads.
So in junior high and high school,
Mm.
in the library, they had magazines. Every lunch, I read People magazine. Like, I would from front to back. Like, it
Yes,
took
it's
like
gossip,
Monday through
it's
Wednesday.
fashion, like.
To this,
But my first two subscriptions that I got was Entertainment Weekly, and that's how I really fell in love with movies and the numbers and the back stories of just how movies are made and whatever. And then also, I got Maxim magazine also because number
Maxim.
one,
Maxim
it
is
would prove that I'm
problematic.
not gay.
I was
Number-
like, that's an interesting choice, Andrew, but I
But
wasn't
number
gonna
two,
say it.
I will say I
the
bought
men
many
in
years
there
of these
were
Slim
so
Shady
hot
shows.
because they showed you how to like work out,
Mm.
and these men just were wearing nothing.
Okay, so I will.
magazine to prove you're not gay.
Yeah.
I will also say too, like when I lived in New York. Okay, maybe magazine
Plus, I love
culture is
beautiful
my
women.
argument here because
Yeah.
also when I lived in New York in my early 20s, like the internet was a thing, like whatever, but like I would still buy New York Magazine every week because it was like their like publication. So it would come out every Monday, and then I
Mhm.
would like take it on the train with me, and I would read all the articles, and I do the crossword. And literally every week, it took me like 1 week to read all the articles and do a crossword, and it was like so great. So I think magazine
Okay.
culture is
Well,
argument here.
And a magazine culture isn't as good as it used to be. Except Kyle and I have a subscription to the Enquirer,
We do.
which we're not sad about.
The National
I mean,
Enquirer?
it's fun.
The National
love that.
Enquirer.
Yeah.
Because
The
my
only one-
grandma had it, and I'm like, I get it, and then I read it, and she reads it, and then we give it to Lisa.
Yeah.
Every day of my life that I've seen a USA Today, I still buy it to this day. There's not one up here, but at the USA Today newspaper,
If
I
I'm
buy
having
it.
a bad day at work, I'll go and I'll open OK Magazine online or
I'm not
US
even like-
or
I
US,
don't want it. It's fake.
and I read
I
it.
want the newspaper. I want the magazine.
It's the same thing as having a physical book to read
Yeah.
as opposed to a Kindle book.
The
I want to
tactile
smell the
experience is
paper.
thing. I do not like reading books on. Like, I
Kindle?
want to read a book.
No. Yeah.
Fine. Also, when I open a book, I have to shit within like 10 minutes after opening it, and I like that
That's-
too.
It's like
that's
going-
a
it's-
very universal.
It's like going into
Is it
TJ.
really?
Yeah, there's like some chemical
In the glue?
in the blue
Okay,
or
so
something.
every-
It's like going into TJ Maxx. That you immediately have to poop.
Every time I've ever been in a bookstore, I have to shit within 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Like,
it's
Oh my
like
God,
a
Barnes
real
and
thing.
Noble.
Mhm.
I'm like, I will buy this, guys.
It's probably
But I
'cause
gotta
you-
do
it's
that.
probably-
No, it's probably because you relax a little bit and you unclench.
I honestly think it's the smell. Like, I think
I
the
think
glue smell is
whatever the
comforting,
smell
and so if you're a
is,
book
yeah.
person, it
Mhm.
makes you feel like you got to shit.
Like a library
Like
has
a
a
cup
very
of coffee or
specific
a cigarette.
smell.
Oh, I will always shit at a library too.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, I love shitting
Yeah,
at a library.
that's a quite universal experience.
I love that. That's so nice.
Yeah, there's a.
So what
chemical-
is the TJ Maxx thing? Because I always got to poop when
Well,
I go
that's
into a
the same-
TJ
that's
Maxx.
kind of the same thing.
Like
it's just
chemical
like-
glue, I bet.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Chemical.
I also frequently have to shit in a TJ Maxx, so I agree with you. It's just like, I bet it's just chemicals.
Yeah. I'm just like, ooh, I'm in my home place, and like I'm relaxed now.
No, actually, the wildest thing. So like all the time when like Book World was still in downtown Houghton,
Yeah,
I would go to Tech and I would walk to the gym all the time.
yeah.
And I would get to Book World and I would stop in just to like see that a magazine or a book I want to pick up, and I would immediately have to shit. And-
So then, why does this woman keep coming in and dropping a deuce in her
And then
bathroom?
I eventually made friends with like the kid who was working, because like I would just like, bro, I gotta shit, and he's like, we have a public bathroom, and I'm like, I will shit on this floor. And so like, dude, like I legit all the time would walk in
Book
there.
World
and,
didn't have a public bathroom.
Well, no, it's just like
Huh.
they're like
Yeah.
So I would just like go there and buy my book or my magazine or whatever, and just like shit, and like that was like a routine thing.
Is it still around?
No, Book
That's
World.
why, because they
Yeah.
do not have a public bathroom.
Yeah.
If you sell books,
That's
you
bold
must
for
have.
a bookseller
yes.
to not have a public
I
bathroom.
also
Do
once
you not
bought.
know glue makes you shit?
Yeah.
I also once went there to buy. They had a cigar room, so I
They
went there to
did.
buy my dad cigars for his birthday. But I forgot that I was like 17, so like I couldn't
Oops.
buy cigars. So there was this dude who was like, I walked in, and this dude was going in. Who was I bet was like a young tech student, and I was like, hey, are you buying cigars? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, can you buy me cigars? And he's like, why? I was like, you're my dad. And he was like, for his birthday. And he's like, cool. So like,
Yeah.
so he's like, what do you want? I was like, I don't fucking know.
You're like,
I was
you
like,
tell
"Here's
me.
$40. So he bought me $40 of cigars, and he was like, here you go. And I was like, thank you.
I'm like, I'm 17. I don't know. You tell me what I want.
Here's $1,000. Go get me Boone's Farm. That's a lot of Boone's Farm.
I almost bought, instead of bringing the white Bordeaux, I almost got us Strawberry Fields. But I decided I didn't hate myself that much, so
Yeah, I mean, I brought, like, barefoot.
yeah.
That's enough. It's too much.
Yeah.
I brought some weed.
Wait, what are we
You're
doing?
gonna laugh
What's
at me
happening?
again for
She's
this.
number 3 now.
I'm always gonna laugh at you. That's the.
So we've moved from January 1997. Now we're in December 1997. Does anybody know what happened in December 1997?
Yes, Titanic comes out.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Great.
But now I'm 11
Bitch,
and
I'm
I'm
a
in
pop
6th
culture.
grade.
Oh my
Wait a minute,
god.
I don't like this. Guess what? I was like in diapers. when
I
fucking-
honestly, like, tell me, this is my journey that I'm not. This is my journey I debated, but I didn't choose.
And-
Yeah.
Titanic is released, but I don't think I went until a few months later. I didn't go right away. I remember that. And I remember my dad taking me and my sister, and we went up here because it ran for like 9 months or something.
Yeah, I was here for a very long time.
But I know I didn't go right away. But let's be like, the cultural impact that Titanic had, and it's not even that whether you like the movie or not. It's a defining piece of cinema of a lifetime.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, older generations had Lawrence of Arabia, their sweeping epics, but that was like ours was Titanic.
Yeah.
Our epic was Titanic.
Yep.
It was our Cullivilla.
It was very 90s. Like, everything about it was very 90s.
yeah.
Like,
The soft, like,
Yeah.
filter on everything.
Yeah.
Leo. Like,
Leo.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Yeah. It won 11 Oscars. It was the most expensive film ever made at that time. But it was also the first film to gross over $1 billion, which was mind-blowing in $1 billion with a B was not something that was...
I know people
not
who
a
went-
concept number. Like,
Yeah.
I know people who went to see it multiple times. Which is
I
like,
saw it 6 times in theater.
good. I see a movie
6.
once. I'm like, I don't need to see it anymore because I
6.
already saw it.
Do you know the end of that sentence? Not only was it the first movie that made $1 billion, it also surpassed $2 billion.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, as it went on, it surpassed, but it was the first one to hit the billion mark. And billion with a B was not a word we were familiar with
Right.
at that time.
I only remember one part of Titanic, and it's a hill I die on.
I sobbed watching it several times as a 12-year-old.
Rose is the villain.
There was
Obviously.
room on that fucking door for him to climb on.
Bill
not gonna
Paxton
matter.
spent $100 million to look for the fucking heart of the ocean, and you bitch are gonna throw it into the ocean?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Also,
No,
she would
that-
have been so mad if she had married him and just like spent her life in poverty.
Exactly.
Oh.
Go fuck you, Rose.
Yeah.
But even today, it's the third highest grossing movie of all time, adjusted for inflation. Of course, we have Avatar and I think in Infinity War, maybe. Endgame.
Also,
Endgame.
who cares? These movies suck. Titanic is the best. Fuck
And
off.
3 hours runtime, it meant nothing because it didn't feel like that.
No.
Oh, I didn't even
Your
think about
attention
it.
was there the whole
It
time.
was literally,
Yeah.
I think, 3 hours and 14 minutes.
And then
actually.
when you got it for your home viewing, it was two
Two
separate
tapes
cassettes.
in the sleeve.
Tapes
Yeah.
Because you couldn't fit it all on
Mhm.
one.
Yeah.
Leo and Kate could do no wrong.
Hmm. I still like them as actors together because they have good camaraderie
They
and
do.
friendship.
Okay, so also this is super interesting because they're both actually phenomenal actors.
They are.
Hmm.
And it was like such a pop culture movie, but they're amazing actors.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I think
art-
Leo is one of our. I think Leo and Kate are both like top level actors.
He was in that one where he was a cop in Boston. He was
Oh,
so
Departed.
that
One
was
of
so
the best
good.
movies.
And
Yeah.
what is the one where you were dreaming?
Inception.
That was such a good one too.
Yeah.
And
Guys,
then-
they are in a second movie together called Revolutionary
Revolutionary
Road.
Road.
Revolutionary
Oh,
Road
that's
is
so
good.
sad.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so
Revolutionary Road
sad.
is devastating.
Mm.
It's very
Yes.
good. Like yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then the whole creation of it, every piece of it was massive. And the
Mhm.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
Celine
It
Dion.
was a
Yeah.
cultural zeitgeist for
Yeah.
sure.
Have
Like,
you
yeah.
heard My Heart Will Go On in the last, by the way, 29 years?
Mhm.
Dude, me and my
I'm
girlfriend
not
used to
familiar.
literally play that soundtrack and like dance to it in her room.
Mhm.
In between having a 3-wick candle that was lit that we would spray Bath Body Works at so it would like light a flame. So we would just like dance My Heart Goes On while we like would light a 3-wick.
That's
So you're doing a
super,
little
like,
bit. So you're
13-year-old behavior.
you're like leading into the craft at that point.
Yeah. So Titanic is my, and it's not that I think it's my favorite movie or anything like that. Far from it. But everything was Titanic for the
Yeah.
longest time.
It's a cultural zeitgeist for sure. Yeah.
So I'm gonna ride your coattails because my next one's also a movie.
Mm.
Oh, yep.
Requiem for a Dream.
No, the Blair Witch Project.
Oh,
She's
God,
like, I
this is-
love ass to ass.
Yeah.
No,
I'm human
No, she said
centipeding
earlier,
you.
like, none of these are fun topics.
No, this
I mean,
one's
like-
really fun. For me, not for Leah. Because, so it's winter 1999. So I'm assuming I'm home for like winter break or something. Because Leah and I go to see the Blair Witch Project.
And how old are you?
In the winter of 99, I would have been 13.
All right.
I was in my freshman year of college.
Okay.
Andrew's not saying
Thank
you're
you,
a
listener.
pervert, but
Yeah.
Thank you, listener.
So we're going to see this movie. And first of all, it was one of the kind of the first like first person handheld camcorder kind of movies that we ever saw.
I was very excited about the movie. Yeah.
Hey Lana, what you
Hi,
doing?
Lana.
And
It's like,
so,
nope, I'm coming in.
and I'm saying this for the people who don't know that it's these people who go into the woods and they're camping and they're looking for the legend of someone called the Blair Witch. And so there's all this weird stuff that happens, and it's from first person perspective. So
True story.
it's not a true story.
True story.
No, it's not.
Well, we're gonna get to that because allegedly
Don't gaslight these
there was a
Gen Zs.
murder in the 1700s, and the students run into a normal cast of characters similar to who you might meet in Ontonagon as they're going through. And so they start to hear strange things in the woods and all kinds of stuff. But the reason I remember it is because Leah thought it was a documentary. And for days, she was like, I can't sleep because I'm thinking about this documentary. And I didn't correct her, and I just let her think it.
It was.
Until finally I was like, girl, this isn't a documentary. None of that ever happened. And she was so mad at me. Like, Leah, if you're in the car listening to with Ben right now, you can be like, that bitch did that, and I'm still so mad at her.
That was, that was like the first handheld camera.
Yep, and they
And
still.
so they sold it as a true story.
So it was like
documentary.
it was shown. It was told that it's a documentary, but it's not.
Right.
It was
People
the.
thought for
It
a
was
couple
film
weeks.
students, but Leah
Yeah.
for days thought this, and like
That's
I
right.
knew going in, I'm like, there's no way this shit is real, because I'm like, no, this didn't really happen. But I let her go for days.
Yeah, I was like in 10th or 11th grade, and I'm like, there's no way that they're like mass putting this in fucking theaters and everybody's saying it's real.
Hey, Lana, can you get your
And then
hot
you
breath
watch
out of
it
my
and you're
face?
Like, is it real? And then a year later, the girl's in a different movie with Jason
Yeah.
Biggs, you know.
Have never watched the Blair Witch Project.
Well, that is something we're gonna
because
have
I
to.
never felt the need to do so.
Well, we're gonna have to because it's a Grey Gardens kind of scenario.
I love Grey Gardens. It's my favorite.
I am going to be Little Edie for Halloween this year.
Have you guys ever watched what is it? The one with fucking with like Little Edie and shit. It's like fucking Will.
Oh, the
Hader.
Saturday
Will
Live
Hader.
one.
Will Hader. Oh,
It's like a.
like
Is it Bill? Is Fred Armisen in it too? Is it?
Yes,
Bill,
yes.
Yeah.
it's
It's the Saturday Night Live people doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
the mock-
And like,
documentary.
cause
yeah, where they do like Little Edie.
no, we have to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
that next. That's on our
What
list
is
of things
this?
to watch. The people from Saturday Night Live like redid it as a mockumentary.
The Blair Witch?
Oh, documentary.
No.
No, that's what it's called.
Grey Gardens.
Okay.
Yeah, there was like
She
Bill
made-
Hader and,
She
like,
made me watch
No,
Grey
I don't.
Gardens, and I was like, I'm Little Edie for Halloween. This is
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
I'm gonna have 3 costume changes. I cannot wait.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You have to watch it.
You've never seen Grey Gardens? Oh, okay, so I've actually never seen Grey Gardens, but I have seen the Bill Hader like.
It's Looney Tunes.
You have to watch the original. It's on HBO Max, I think. You have to watch the
So it's
original
like
Grey
it's
Gardens.
like the Kennedy Bissett family, and it's a daughter and her mom, but like the mom's like.
But they're like living in
They're, like,
squalor.
They're living in squalor in this mansion, but they're like elderly, and it's like bananas.
And it's
so,
very
you know.
much like the documentarians were taking advantage of these people in a way
Yeah.
that's not really okay, but it was also the 70s.
Yeah. I can't believe you actually know. It's like it's very gay culture, so.
Like Billy the lawn boy.
Yeah, the lawn boy.
I went up to pee. What's happening?
So,
we talked
Well,
about
I
Blair
talked
Witch.
about the Blair
I know the
Witch
next one
and how
is.
my friend Leah thought it was a documentary, and I let her think that for several days after
That's
we watched
hilarious.
it.
Yep.
Yes, I
Leah.
think we're
So Andrew's up.
to Andrew.
I know, I'm like nervous because I don't know which one.
He's looking to see what pictures I have on the board. Don't you steal my thunder for the
Mhm.
last one.
Right. So Brandon and Brenda were twins. I'm just kidding. No.
I will kill you. I'm like, he's out.
I do have some shit to say about that. though,
Throw
because
this
that
thing
was-
Well, you have to wait till we
I know,
get to
I know.
it.
So, I remember my firsts. Not the first time I kissed a girl or this any other thing. or the first time I kissed a guy, or
I was like,
okay.
I'm trying to picture you kissing a girl.
Oh, I did kiss a girl.
He's
I've
kissed
actually
me,
had
but
sex
he
with a
didn't like
girl.
it.
No, he was like,
Oh,
ew,
that's another
gross.
time.
You
I
know?
was like,
But movies.
You're like,
But
Yeah.
movies has always been everything that like I've been obsessed with movies since I was a very, very little kid, and so I just like wanted to kind of just list just random movies, and I'll tell you the reason why these movies mean
Okay.
so much to me. Okay. So, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
loved it. Yep.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze.
Oh, no, the first one.
Backdraft.
you love Ice T.
Backdraft is
Oh, no,
really
Ice-
good.
Robin Hood. Men in Tights.
I was like, which one? Robin Hood Men in Tights is good. I also like the
And
the serious one with
Toy
Kevin Costner.
Story, the original.
Yes.
Mm.
Blade 2. And then Saw. And I'll tell you the reason why.
The first Saw?
Yes.
Yes.
That is such a random list.
Okay, so Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is the very first movie I ever remember watching.
You know what I'm
in the
surprised you
theater.
don't have on there? The Dark Crystal.
Hear me out. These are my memories, okay? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is the first movie I ever remember watching in the theater in general. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 is the first movie I remember my parents taking us to the theater and they say, you watch that, we'll watch this. So we're
Okay.
still in the same theater.
But you're allowed to do your own thing.
Absolutely.
hmm
First time a babysitter took us to go to
His
the theater
first taste of freedom.
was Backdraft. So, and that was rated R.
How old were you when they brought you to Backdraft?
like,
That's
like,
not even a movie.
I'm like, that's not a kid movie.
That's not even a movie. I don't think it's a plot. Like, Ron Howard, you made Arrested Development, which is great and good for you, but, like, get the fuck out of the Backdraft. Like,
it's not my fault.
I don't even have a tooth in right now.
First movie I ever watched without any parents involved. They dropped me off and I got to see movies with friends.
Mhm.
Was Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Do you know the first movie I watched without parental supervision?
Wait, can I
It.
guess?
It?
Lights.
It.
Oh, I was going to say The Crying.
Well, that was at home.
The crying would have been a
The Crying Game.
good. What did you say?
City Lights, which is a Chaplin movie from the
I was like, you fucking bitch.
All right, wait. Can I tell you guys a brief story that I like? So I had when I worked in Massachusetts, like the bar that I worked at, it was a speakeasy in the back of an ice cream shop. And so the kid who managed the ice cream shop was named David. He was like this black kid who was fucking hilarious and super smart. And there was a little Puerto Rican boy working in my kitchen, and so he was doing prep in the ice cream shop. And he was like, oh, like, you know that movie? Like, because he was just, like, stoned. He was a 19-year-old Puerto Rican boy, stoned as hell, just like, yo, you know about that movie? And, like, David was like, I don't know, I guess I'll start from the beginning. The Great Train Robbery. The jazz singer. Like, so... And I just started cracking up, like, and then Deem's stone ass was like, no, it's like 50...
Like we're in the talkies.
It's like 50
What am I
Shades of
talking,
Grey.
baby?
Oh my god.
And we were like,
Starting
no.
from the beginning.
Yeah. It's so funny.
There's three more
Okay,
real
anyway,
fast.
sorry.
Okay.
Right.
First time that I was the adult, even though I was like 14 or 15 at the time. And I took my cousins,
hmm
Toy Story, where I was the person who, I had the money and I got to buy the popcorn. and I
Okay,
got to buy the
yeah.
drinks, right?
hmm
First movie I ever saw alone. Just, I don't know if you've ever been in the theater alone.
Yep.
I love it.
I love going to
love
the
it.
theater
It's my
alone.
favorite thing.
Blade 2.
I've never even seen that.
And the last one was my first gay date where I felt comfortable, where I was like, yes, I'm going out with this guy to go out on a date.
Yeah.
We saw Saw.
Jesus Christ, Jay. Well, there's a theme for the date.
Yeah, I know, right? There is a...
Do you want to play
Well,
a
he was physically
game?
abusive, so of course you want to watch that. There is an honorable
Really?
mention.
You,
Yeah, oh girl, that's for another story. Yes, my first boyfriend was very physically
That is
abusive.
not something we can talk about on this pod.
Okay. Honorable mention, though. Shutter Island.
That is a great movie.
I got a blowjob during that movie.
I did not.
So,
I just thought it was a good movie.
oh, girl, I thought it was a great movie.
See,
In the theater, mind you.
so if I think about, like, favorite movies of all time.
Those were not, none of those break top 10, by the way.
Favorite movies of all
Yeah,
time.
that's just nostalgia.
but that's like a experience.
Right.
Spaceballs. Alien,
Spaceballs. Okay.
the first
absolutely.
Alien,
Okay.
the Dark Crystal, and the Last Unicorn.
Oh God, you're a fucking nerd.
I will say, I don't think I've actually seen any of those movies. Like, I'm not a fantasy girly.
I'm like,
I love
don't.
Harry Potter.
I
even
don't
though-
like puppets, but for some reason the Dark
you
I don't
Crystal
like
Crystal
was
do,
puppets.
actually.
However,
Like-
the
No, I
Dark
fucking
Crystal and
hate
the Last Unicorn have the creepiest of puppets.
Yeah,
The
like,
last,
Love those.
first of all, the Last Unicorn is a cartoon. The Dark
Okay, well,
Crystal, but
it
it
sounds like a
wasn't like the
puppet
Muppets, and it didn't have Michael Jackson
Sounds like a
Thriller in
puppet show.
it. So
I also don't love. I don't know. Like, a lot of like, I don't like creepy. Like, I love creepy shit, but I don't love creepy kids shit. Like, I don't want to deal with I don't like the 70s were dark, and I don't need that in my life. Honestly.
see, like when I watch like what is it, Michael Meyer movies, I'm like, he's so slow. Just walk faster.
Yeah, no, I will say I'm not like I love creepy movies, but like I don't love I kind of like Halloween because like Michael is scary, but like
I like a psychological
Well, also,
thriller, like
you might-
American Psycho.
I'm a thriller girl. Like
American
I like,
Psycho is a really good movie.
American Psycho is a great movie. I like it better than the book.
I do think
honestly.
the real
The
estate.
book's too much.
The book's too much.
I
agree
do
with
think
you.
the
Yeah.
real estate agent in the end is the creepiest part of the whole movie because she cleaned up the body so she could sell the condo.
Well,
Well,
but
he
also
didn't do
like
it.
he's not. It's not real. Like
Yeah,
it
he
didn't
didn't do
happen.
it.
Like,
It's,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's all in his head.
I think American Psycho the movie is much better than the book.
Yeah.
I love Reese Witherspoon in American
Oh, she's
Psycho.
fantastic.
Yeah.
We're not
so is
breaking
Willem
up.
Dafoe.
It's like you trying to tell me I'm uninvited because I sent you the snake video. I'm like, I'm still coming over.
Dude, I also like. I mean, Christian is great in that movie too. Like, it's a great. And I also like Jared Leto's great in that movie. It's a great movie.
Well, like Christian, but also like The Machinist. He's really good in that. Well, like it was kind of
He's a good actor, dude.
It was painful to watch him in that because he was so thin.
Do you know that he did that movie and 8 months later he did Batman Begins?
I know.
And he had gained 125 pounds of muscle and he almost
That's
died.
awesome.
That's not good for his metabolism. He shouldn't
then-
be doing that.
Then after that, like he had to drop back down for another movie. I can't remember what. Oh, it was like The Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But then he gained weight again so he can do Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
W, like.
So his metabolism's just in the shit.
But also, you know what? No, like, I mean, I want to say, like, okay, so, like, the executives are asking for this. Nobody's asking you for this. It's the same with fucking, like, women. When they're
You're
like,
allowed to
lose
say
a bunch of
no.
weight. It's like, I don't need you to lose a bunch of weight. Fucking chill out. Like, who fucking
Yeah.
cares?
I think
like,
he does it for the craft, you know.
Well,
like,
like,
yeah.
I mean, also,
Yeah,
too,
he's
like,
super
it's like
method.
your vibe.
Yeah.
Like, so,
I don't
my-
think he wants the acclaim. He seems like a narcissist.
He does look like a narcissist. Like, I think he is very self-involved. But also, he is a great actor. But also, like, you're elected to do that shit. That's your own fucking problem.
Yeah.
You know, like, Well, like, so Craig and I were talking about this too, like, because, like, Craig is, like, a kind of a fitness guy, but not a lunatic about it. And he is, like, I think in his mid-40s, he's more, like, he's like, yeah, I'm old, so, like, I'm not gonna be cut, like, whatever. But,
I'm not
like,
gonna have a six pack.
Right. But, like, then he'll, like, talk to me about, like, these men in Hollywood, and I'm like, I don't want you. Nobody's asking you to look like that. Like, you know, like... he's
They're
like,
on.
well-
Also, they're on steroids.
and also, they're, like, unwell. You know what I mean? Like...
I want an unwell steroid man.
No, you don't, because they're gonna have roid rage.
Girl. Fucking. Pussy up.
Yeah.
But also, they can't get hard, because they have these weak-ass dicks.
Yeah, and their
Well,
balls
you
are their
can't-
balls
you
are this
can't
big.
Get 'em hard.
I can't wait for you to have a roid hard-dicked man who punches you every day. Screw your next video.
No, we don't want that.
Memories.
So Lindsay's up. Segue to Lindsay's third.
Okay, so I would say my third is probably actually, so I love the movie Cool World before I ever saw it.
What is it?
Wait, what?
Cool World, the movie Cool
Oh,
World,
with
because it
Brad
was
Pitt?
the animation, like,
Kim Basinger?
yeah, it was like a noir illustrate, like, yeah, it's like,
Like,
and
I'm vaguely remembering
it was
this.
from 1993, I believe, and I always
Okay.
used to see a movie, so, it's a saga for me. So I have older brothers who were like 6 and 9 years older than me.
Yeah.
So they were allowed to watch things that I
Wasn't,
wasn't allowed to watch.
I
because you were
love
too
Cool
young.
And so I saw Cool World, like, because they rented it, and I really wanted to watch it. And then finally, I think when I was like 9, I was homesick, and I really wanted to watch Cool World. And so my mom was like, okay, we can watch Cool World. And she watched it with me just to make sure it was like, okay.
She should have let you watch California.
With a K.
With a K.
Oh, I've seen California with a K, obviously. But I loved it because I was like, I loved that it was like cartoon. It was noir and it was a cartoon.
It was a
And
little
there was
dark.
Also Brad Pitt,
Yeah.
who was like sexy as fuck, and I was always like really horny as a child, like literally since I was a child.
No, I don't
believe.
believe that.
But like then everyone was like, "You can't be horny," and I was like. So I was like,
visualized her being horny.
Yeah.
I was really horny
Dear
for
readers.
Brad Pitt, and I was also like,
I'm gonna
love
ask
the
ChatGPT
sexuality-
to make this image for me.
I love the sexuality of like the female character, and so I was just like, yeah, this is like me realizing my horniness in a way that my mom let me.
But it
I'm
also
just,
sounds like sounds like you're like, I feel like I'm allowed to have my own sexuality here because of this.
yeah, like I was
a lot of
always a very horny person, and so it was nice to.
Because a lot of times
Why-
as women, we're told we can't be sexual.
Well, that was the thing too. Is like, yeah, and I don't blame my mom for this, but like, yeah, like it felt like a sexual realization to me, where I was like, yeah, this is hot, you know,
Yeah.
like, and I felt like it was hot because it was horny for the person,
Yeah.
but then also like the chick was hot, and I felt like I was like, yeah, like I have always
You're like, I'm open to both.
I've been into a. Not like I've truly never been into chicks, but like I love a bombshell vibe, and so I was like, I like this chick has a bombshell vibe, and this is a sexy man.
See, like,
so.
I don't know if I've ever been to chicks, but like, if Angelina Jolie showed up, I wouldn't say no. Like, but it's a very specific vibe.
I just like being.
I like the
well,
crazy.
So I've always also like drag queen. Like I like the permission to be a sexy bitch.
Mhm.
You know. So,
Yeah.
no.
Well, because you did those pictures, and those are beautiful pictures.
Yeah. Like. Like I've just always been into sexuality.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've always been kind of like curtailed. But like for me, even like the sexuality wasn't even like fucking.
Mhm.
I've just always been a sexual person, or like so.
Well, and I think sexuality is a lot about power and the
100%,
ability to
yeah.
influence other people, and that is something that's intoxicating, to be able to influence other people
Like
in
not
that
to be
way.
a shithead, but I will 100% say, growing up, being 40 years old now, and being a sexual person who felt powerful in my life, I think a lot of people like were intimidated by me, and I'm like, that's not my fucking problem.
I've had the people like, oh, you're a bitch. I'm like, I'm not a bitch. I just tell you what I think. And
Right,
if you don't
like,
like
fuck
it,
you.
kick
Yeah.
rocks. I don't care.
Yeah.
Cause like it takes a lot to get used to.
Yeah, the learning curve is vertical. Also, thank you for joining the Women's Power Hour.
Andrew.
That's why I haven't said anything. Speaking of women, I mean, like Jennifer Lawrence. I find her.
I love Jennifer Lawrence.
She's the girl that like could turn me straight.
She knows how to use humor like nobody else.
Yeah, she's not too feminine, so she's got that manliness to her. I'm just kidding. No. No, I don't know. I was just kind of thinking, like, what celebrity? What
One of
girl,
my favorite things when she's like, "What's
her
going
Rachel
on?"
McAdams, actually.
When she's doing, they're like, "Oh, Lady Gaga." She's like, "Oh yeah, I get it." Like,
She's just awesome. Like, I've seen her on podcasts, and just she's a real person.
She doesn't take herself too seriously.
I just
Yeah,
saw
she's a
her
Hollywood
ripping
actress.
into
Never
what's
had.
his face from the vampire movies, because they just did a movie together, and she was interviewing him,
Oh, Robert Pattinson.
and she was just like ruthless, and it was so funny.
I am also so excited for the Robert Pattinson A24 movie. So Robert Pattinson is doing a movie with A24 where he is playing Chris. What's his name?
Chris
The-
Evans.
The
Chris-
guy who does
no.
the no, what's happening? Like, who does the like to catch a predator shit?
Oh yes, I've seen that. I
It
love
looks
it.
the preview looks incredible. Like,
Chris
I'm very-
Hansen.
I just saw there's a Chris Hansen calendar for 2027, and I've debated if I'm going to buy it or not.
Let's not do that.
No, because I'm going to make a Buzzed and Baffled where I'm going to put the photos that I make of everybody in each month, because they're all horrifying.
Somebody for our Christmas party made a 12-month calendar of Daryl.
Yeah.
Like, because we do like a white elephant. And so
That's
we-
amazing, and I
Yeah.
love them for that.
Yeah. Like, honestly, like, Gino's squad is pretty incredible.
Yeah, we've also, during the past, we made a Daryl hat,
Yep.
Daryl shirt, Daryl socks.
Okay.
We made Daryl, temporary
Tattoos.
tattoos,
Okay, yeah.
Daryl stickers, Daryl earrings.
Yes, we have. Me and Andrew actually have
some
shared.
Daryl.
I need a set of those Daryl earrings, so I'm gonna wear them into Gino someday, and to see how long it takes him to realize I'm
They're
doing it.
hooks that are just like an outline of Daryl wearing like a.
I
Wow.
need someone to get me a copy of these
We
earrings.
can ask.
Polly.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm gonna put him in just to come into Gino's on a Friday and see how long it takes him to
Yeah.
figure out
Me
what's
and Andrew
going
each
on.
have one.
Yeah.
so.
They're like, "This- you want to Daryl lick this place? I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna come in like Daryl gear and see it. We're like, what the fuck?
You know Daryl lick this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your third?
Zoolander.
Okay,
Daryl leaks my balls.
so we're moving forward in time to February 2015. It's the 87th Academy Awards.
I'm 25 at this point. Okay.
Well, we're all adults.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what you're talking about.
Lady Gaga shows
Maid
the
dress.
entire world.
It's the maid dress, isn't it?
Nope.
Nope,
That
okay.
she's much more than the meat dress.
Yes.
She sang a tribute to Julie Andrews and The Sound of Music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Have you seen the video? Because if
No.
not, we're gonna pause. We all need to pee and get fresh drinks.
I
We're
will
gonna
watch it. I
Okay.
haven't seen it.
We'll pause.
So let me finish. And
No,
we'll pause.
this is what made her an actress.
Yes,
This is
and-
what made her everything.
And we'll come back
yes.
for discussion. But she sang a medley from The Sound of Music celebrating the 50th anniversary of its release in the original key.
Mm.
She's a
with
great singer.
Julie Andrews right in the front row.
That's kind of.
That's
Julie-
bold.
Julie
Before she
Andrews-
was just a pop star.
Did Julie Andrews know she was going to be doing
Yes.
this? Okay.
and Gaga reached out and got permission.
Okay.
But Julie,
Also,
I want to highlight that Julie Andrews is a soprano and Gaga's a mezzo.
Hmm.
So she spent months retraining her vocal cords to be able to sing in the original key.
What's a mezzo?
One step.
It's a
below
lower
soprano.
octave.
So it's really like
It's a half
alto and.
So it's like
So it's
it's
between
soprano,
alto and
mezzo,
Okay,
alto.
Yeah.
And Julie Andrews herself later said Gaga knocked it out of the park.
Oh my god, yes.
But we'll pause. We
yeah, because I
cannot
want to watch
get
this. So.
Drinks,
Yeah.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah, and it's like 8 minutes or something.
Okay.
I'll show it to you on YouTube and we can discuss
Love
further.
that.
Okay. Pausing.
This one's Tartar.
Okay,
Yes.
we're back. We watched the
We
video.
took a pause, a 5-minute pause.
I was able to stop the pause, so I'm pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, I just wanted everyone to watch that because I know not everyone has
No,
seen
it was
Yeah.
gorgeous. I loved it.
And I think that's the first time Gaga was accepted as a
Not-
true musician.
Not just a pop
instead
artist.
of some weirdo who wears a meat
Yeah.
dress and
Yeah.
stiletto weird shoes and stuff.
It was.
With
I'm
that
not.
said,
I'm just not here for
I think
shock.
that's the first time that she ever came out not as a weirdo
Oh, that's true.
meat
Yeah,
dress.
oh, yeah. I completely
okay,
agree. Like,
right.
that was.
Well, and I think before that, she was doing what the record label said she had to do. So, like, she was doing things to get, like, cred for her album and to, like, get
also,
sales.
she's probably just doing gimmicks for herself. You know, she's
Right.
trying to make
Yeah.
a gimmick, but it's like that also sucks. That's not her fault. Like she's an amazing singer. She didn't have to like.
Yeah,
fucking
she was
gimmick
part of the
herself, you
machine,
know,
and now she's like, oh, I did my pop stuff.
yeah.
I made my, now I can do what I want, and it's this incredible tribute.
Coolest outfit ever was the meat outfit. Worst outfit ever was her coming in a fucking egg in egg yolk.
Oh,
Remember that shit? Like,
I disagree. The meat outfit was like not like ew, girl.
I
No,
didn't like
why?
that. But I will say, I just watched an interview where she was talking about, like, a long time ago, people were, like, saying, oh, are you really a man? And she says, I didn't really address it because I didn't want to bring attention that I thought that me being transgender was wrong. And so I do not want to, like, be arguing with that. I'm just
100%.
going,
Like I completely agree with that shit. Like yeah.
and I'm like, so it was a well thought out
right.
approach,
She
and I
has a lot of
appreciate
quotes
that.
like that that are just like, they're smarter than the question
Mhm.
asked
Yeah.
is.
She's one of my top 2 favorite artists, so that was, being a Gaga fan, but also being someone who has knowledge, so to speak, of true musicianship. I was like, oh yes, you knocked it out of the park.
Mm-hmm.
I also like
Who was-
completely like
who's
I
the
just
other
like the
top
fact that like
Okay.
anybody has any like
That's the first, like,
trans people bullshit. Like fuck off. Like who cares
Yeah.
who this person is? Like they're an amazing musician. Like who gives a fucking shit?
like, her and I had just started to become friends, and she's like, do you want to come to this Adele concert in Vegas? And she's like, shit, what should I do? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, there's no way out now, bitch.
And I
You're
was like,
mine.
I have an extra ticket, and actually I didn't invite you. You were like, oh, I wouldn't mind going to that. I was like, well, guess you're going. So
And I went, and poor David, who's like, and it hasn't stopped since.
But that's my next pop culture.
I will also
event.
say too, like, people don't question men when they're like bi. Like,
No.
Like Prince is gay.
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, not gay. He's actually very straight, but like people don't question men when they have like gender thoughts. Like, but like women, it's like, what are you? Fuck you.
Yeah.
But also, being bi or straight isn't fetishized in men as the way it is in women.
100%. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just like it's gross. Like yeah.
One of the
Because, like, human sexuality is a spectrum. It's like
People
everything
Well,
else.
well, and people also like act like more so when we were younger, like when girls were like, I'm bisexual, they're just like, oh, cute, that's so funny. You know,
No.
it's just like.
I know one of my friends from high school, he was like, I have to tell you something. I need you to sit down. He's like, I am gay. I said, I know. I was waiting for you to figure it out.
Well, with how extreme hormones are with women monthly, women aren't ever. Hear me out. Women aren't as extreme in life.
Yeah.
Men are so fucking extreme. So, like, women can normalize
Women are used to-
homosexuality and bisexuality and just, you know, like, this and the other thing. Men, they don't know how to handle situations and
Well, I
the
think
way
it's
they
like
feel.
fluctuation. Like they.
Yeah, like he has, so they get fucking freaked out.
Well,
That's
like-
why they murder all their
Like,
fucking
we're used to that,
wives and
but
girlfriends
women are
and-
also used to, like, having to do the emotional labor in most situations.
Right.
So, like,
Yeah, men are dumb.
Yeah.
Men is dumb.
that's a good segue
Yeah, okay.
to my next.
Okay, I think we're on our last round.
It's our last round.
God, I hope this
This
is positive.
3 hour long podcast is gonna be.
And this is something I loved for all of my youths. 90210. The original, not the reboot. So it started in 1990.
Yeah, girl.
And I was 10 years old when it started. Kyla just motioned to me that she was 4 when it started. Because she's a baby. I need to put a wah button on this last one, like a baby crying. 'Cause what do I have? I have...
We didn't hear it.
It just says
It's the
no.
worst. Nicole's
Have you done
really
any of
not
those
good at
today?
sound mixing. No, that was the only one.
But Kyla has to deal with it because I'm the techno... No, I have her favorite horn.
We used to have this cool, like, air horn, like, meh,
Lisa sent me the new one. We just have to record it.
and Nicole wiped accidentally our preset buttons, so then we had to put a new horn on, and this one's lame. It's like,
It's not as good as the air horn that we had.
No, like wah wah wah. It's like
Yeah. we need a
So
DJ
we need to redo it. So Lisa sent me the one she did in her pod that shocked us because we didn't know she was gonna do
Wait,
it.
Lisa who?
My
Lisa,
mom,
her
Lisa.
mom.
Your mom has a pod?
No, she was on our pod.
Oh, okay.
She came in. We did a pickleball
Sorry,
episode.
I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry,
it's pickleball of the Kiwana.
Yeah.
That's her podcast.
I'm gonna kill myself.
So my
Everybody
friend
knows it.
Angel and I used to watch this religiously to the point like we'd watch it because it came on Thursdays.
Well,
And-
originally Wednesdays, but then it switched
Yeah.
to Thursdays after season 3.
And so then we would get on the bus because
I
we
watched
both
this
took Mr. Moylanen's bus. He would pick me up first, then he would pick
Oh,
her
I
up,
Miss Merlin's bus.
and we would talk about New Kids on the Block and 90210 on our way to school. Shout out Angel. So in this show, we have Brenda and Brandon. They are a set of fraternal twins who hailed from Minnesota and moved to LA, and they attended West Beverly High School. The cast of characters were Kelly Taylor, Donna Martin, Steve Sanders, David Silver, and Andrea Zuckerman, and the very dreamy Dylan McKay.
Dylan.
Also, David Silvers, if you look back, his storylines were ridiculous. Like when he got addicted to meth in college.
Oh, girl. Every storyline is ridiculous.
And
Wait.
Donna was like,
Gonna get raped, and she says, "I'm good, Dave. Come back, Dave." And the reason why he realizes is because no one ever called him Dave in the entire show.
Yeah.
She was saying, "I'm good, Dave."
Yeah.
And he was like, "I knew you were getting raped in the other room because you didn't call me David."
Also, he wore a backwards jaunty French cap, because he was DJing and attending college at the same
But
time.
Are you talking about like a beret?
A beret.
Like a backwards beret.
He was wearing a backwards beret.
You don't call it beret back then.
A Kangol?
And so in this series, like, he was doing meth in order to stay awake for DJing the midnight shift and going to college.
Yeah, so this is like Jesse Spano in fucking...
I'm
so
so
excited.
excited.
I'm so
He,
excited.
he took more than caffeine pills, girl.
Oh, I should have made that one of my pop culture moments.
I thought about it, but this one I liked better because I remember because Donna's watching David like have a meth tweak in the kitchen, and she looks at Kelly and she goes, "I think it might work out."
Listen,
But we're not here about Donna and David. We're here because of Dylan McKay.
okay.
Although we do have to do a shout out for
Valerie.
Donna Martin graduates.
I just want to do a segue real fast
Uh-huh.
because Valerie ends up showing up in season 4 because she replaces Brenda, which is played by Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Yep.
And at the end of the first episode, she goes up in her room to call her cousin and says, "I'm having it pretty good here," and she rolls a joint and she's the bad girl.
Oh!
Wait, who is that? To the Amber Thiessen's bad girl? So I don't
Yes.
know. I'm not
Kelly
really watching
Kapowski.
her.
Kelly
I've
Kapowski.
Yeah,
From
I know who she's
90210
Yeah.
joins, or from Saving the
I
Bell.
know her from the program with Matthew Gayface.
No,
right?
you remember. Isn't this
Saved by
is
the Bell.
Saved by the Bell? She was Kelly
No,
Kapowski.
she was Kelly Kapowski, but she was also in the Gayface dude, Matt Bomer. She was in the Matt Bomer show.
I don't know this show. What is this?
Oh, fucking,
Like, Perfect Strangers. That's not it. But
no, it's, Perfect Stranger? No, Perfect Strangers is the fucking...
no, that was from the '90s with. Yeah, no, it was.
Secretive Strangers, or, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's fucking Kelly Kapowski.
Well, I have notes here to talk about Jesse Spano, but we already covered that.
Okay.
But now, the real question is everyone in this room Team Kelly or Team Brenda?
I've never watched an episode in my life, so I abstain.
So this might be just be me versus Andrew.
Is this on screen or off screen?
On screen. So Kelly, so
Brenda. Fuck you, Kelly.
Yes, thank you. Kelly's a whore.
It's true.
So Kelly and Brenda had a very Betty and Veronica fighting over Archie thing. I don't know if any of you know.
Oh, absolutely.
I know
Okay.
about Archie comics.
Okay. But they were fighting over Dylan McKay, who in hindsight was a dick.
And also kind of a pedophile, because he's like 19, they're 15.
Yeah. I myself was Team Brenda all the way, because Kelly Kapowski moved in.
Not Kapowski.
Kelly Taylor moved in on her best friend's boyfriend and slept with him to steal him. And that's a horror move right there.
When she stole him.
Yep.
It wasn't organic. It wasn't they were breaking
No,
up.
she did it because she was mad and she was jealous. But in the end, we both lose because he ends up with Kelly Taylor in the end. At the end of the show.
Are you sure? Because then she goes with Brandon for quite a bit.
She did. But at the very end, when they were closed, the final
Yeah,
season.
Okay, whatever. I hate when they do that shit.
Because there was a period of
'Cause
time.
Kelly and Brandon were good together.
Because there was a period of time when he was like dating Brenda, like she was in London or something.
And she did not end up with him. He leaves because now that I remember, he marries the mob boss's daughter.
Oh yeah, and she dies.
And she gets murdered.
That
because
was Rebecca.
There was a hit out
that
on
was
Dylan.
that was Rebecca
Yes,
Gayheart.
Rebecca Gayheart.
Mm-hmm.
She gets murdered because he was supposed to go get the coffee. And
One more thing Dylan McKay does wrong.
Yes. So he gets married to a mob boss's daughter, right? Mob boss doesn't like Dylan McKay. Mob boss
As
tells
he shouldn't.
his assistant or his assassin, "I want you to kill this man. He's going to be in this car." Well, he calls him and says, "Hey, go pick this up." The wife says, "I'll go do it instead." She leaves in that car. Mob boss kills that person, and he kills his own daughter.
I'd really hate to be that hitman on that day where he had to go tell his boss that I accidentally killed your daughter instead of
And
the
Dylan
husband.
McKay drives off in his motorcycle in the rain.
Maybe that's what they based the boy in the striped pajamas on.
What a
But-
sad movie.
So here's the thing. So there's their picture up there in all their glory. But Brenda was a good girl, and Kelly Kapowski stole her friend's man.
She went
Kelly
to Paris.
Taylor.
Hey, Brenda went to Paris.
So Brenda won because in the
Yeah.
end she's just in London doing her own
Absolutely.
thing. But that's a hill.
Now.
That's a hill I die
I'm
on.
sorry?
You talking about now 2-0?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're almost done. Yeah, okay.
I moved on, so we're
Are
now.
we done?
It's
I
you.
mean, where is I'm not. Wait, is this my microphone?
It is.
Yeah.
And I believe you're sitting on the the foam part that goes over it.
My last
I
one.
saw
Oh, hold on.
missing, and I
So,
was like,
so
oh,
David
yeah.
just walked in. David, do you know 90210?
Yeah.
Are you Team Kelly or Team Brenda?
Team Kelly, Team Brenda.
This is David's second appearance on
Brenda.
the pod, actually.
Team Brenda, yes.
Yeah, see, it's real people around.
Yeah.
Wait, so is Brenda like Jenny? Wait.
So,
Oh.
so
No, that's Shannon Doherty.
Shannon Doherty's character.
Shannon Doherty was Brenda.
So her and Dylan were dating, but then she was friends with Kelly, and
Kelly is Jenny Garth.
Jenny Garth.
and Jenny
That's
Garth's character slept with Dylan because she was mad that Brenda had him.
And Jenny Garth is a fucking whore. No, I'm just kidding. Not Jenny Garth. It's,
No.
it's Kelly.
Kelly Taylor, not Kelly Kapowski.
But yeah, I mean, like now.
Although
Shannon-
Kelly Kapowski is a whore. Let's talk about that shit for a second, okay?
I don't
We could
think
do
it
an
is a
entire
horror.
separate
She
episode.
is.
Her and like between Zach and Slater, she
Before I
kept
leave-
bouncing
Well,
back and
Zach was
forth.
like,
We're doing another fucking one
Zach
tomorrow.
was
This is
at-
all about Stealing the Bell.
She didn't bounce.
Before I leave, you'll have months in the fucking tank. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so you're up.
All right.
My last one. Have you ever met a celebrity?
Yes.
Okay, I've met a few.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you the first one I met and then the best one I met.
Okay.
And a couple in between, maybe. I don't know. The very first one I ever met. So Roseanne is one of those shows that I was
See,
obsessed
I
with.
loved Roseanne. I don't like Roseanne herself. I loved the
Absolutely,
show.
Absolutely.
Yep. Okay,
Yes.
we're all on the same page here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But Roseanne, the show from 1989 to 1997, was probably the greatest fucking comedy
One of the greatest sitcoms
of all time.
It's
yeah,
great.
agreed.
So Martin Mull, who played her
Okay,
boss,
yep.
also did the Red Roof Inn commercials back in the early 90s, mid 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was in 8th grade, there was the 500th Red Roof Inn that opened up, and it happened to be in Phoenix, Arizona, and my high school band, well, actually junior high, was invited to play music at
Okay.
the Red Roof Inn.
Yeah.
What did you play?
I played tuba.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Two tuba nerds here.
That's so you. I
Baritone
love
and
that.
trombone.
But I moved to baritone.
Isn't there a little baby tuba over here?
Yeah, that's my euphonium. Right
Yeah.
Yeah, I played sousaphone during Marching Band, obviously.
Your accordion.
Let me get a little bit more of this, if you don't mind. So anyways, I meet Martin Mull, and everybody gets to have an autograph with him if you want, and this and the other thing. So I get an autograph, but I also stand by the table, and everybody gets their autograph. He's really got nothing else to do, and I think he has to be there for like another 45 minutes. So I start grilling him about every decision that ever happened on Roseanne.
Okay.
I was like, why did Roseanne end up buying into the
Restaurant?
Yeah, the restaurant instead of like working at the factory and stuff. And he goes, I don't know. That was like Roseanne's decision. And I was like, okay. So why did your character end up like hating her and like because she quit, you didn't fire her, but you were still. He was just, and then he finally looked at me and he goes, kid, I don't write the show. I'm on the show.
Like, I'm just saying the
Yeah,
line.
and he was very annoyed with me because I had every fucking
You
Roseanne
know I
question.
don't actually
Right.
work at the Land
Right. I was like,
Club.
why is Darlene upset
The
that
lunch
David
box.
went to college?
First of all, it was the lunch box.
He's like, what? He's like, I don't even know what storyline you're asking right now, you know?
See, the most famous person I ever met was Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, really?
Mm.
And I was shopping in
No,
LA.
It wasn't Chrissy Teigen, girl. You gotta get your
The blonde
Christy
whole.
Brinkley.
The tall blonde
Christy
model.
Yeah, Chrissy Brinkley.
So it's Chris-
Teigen is
That's
married
Billy
to John
Joel's-
Legend.
No, so it's Christy Teigen.
Billy Joel's.
And so I'm
So
I'm standing there and I'm
She means
John
Christy
Legend.
Brinkley. I
Yeah.
don't speak Nicole. She means Christy.
so I'm going through a rack of clothes and I look up and then I look up because this woman is like 9 feet tall. And like she's looking through clothes, she looked at me and goes, "Hi." I said, "Nope," and I turned away and I walked away because I don't want to have to look for clothes next to her.
That is funny though, because one's completely tall and one's completely short.
Yeah.
That you're just like, no,
Right.
I peace out.
No, I was
that
like,
might have been the first time in your life you ever, and only time that you ever felt shame.
no, that wasn't shame. I'm just like, it wasn't shame. It's just like, I can't compete with this. I'm leaving. We shouldn't be shopping in the same racks.
I have met a lot of famous people, but like who are like not. I mean, some people are actually pretty famous, but it's like really in passing in New York. So I'm just like, ahoy, you know. But like I mean, this is not a very famous person, but this is kind of my favorite situation. Like Jermaine from Flight of the Conchords.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I was in
Jermaine Clement, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I
that's
was in
awesome.
I was
He's
in
awesome.
Times
He's
Square.
fantastic.
And I was meeting my boyfriend to go to a movie, and he wasn't there yet, so I was just kind of like wandering around. And so I wandered in the Levi's store in Times Square, and I literally turned around and ran smack into Jermaine, and he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and I was like, "No, I'm sorry," and then I like, and he was like, and then I just like ran away. I was like, I couldn't deal.
So okay, but real fast. So my best, and this is a flex because oh wow, I did bump into Martin Short one time and I said I'm sorry, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Well, I was in your way," like, and it was just like kind of
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, he's like funny even if
The
we ran into
most
him.
Martin Short reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and this is all at like Roost Chris that time, and then this time that I'm going to tell you about. So I went in, and you would always like go up to the front and be like, "What tables do you have?" And you're like, "You have the private room." Well, the private room was awesome because the Roost Chris was inside of a casino, and the casino had a concert venue, and the concert venue, they would usually eat at Roost Chris. And Adam Sandler had just signed a deal with Netflix, and it was Bring on the Funny tour. But he didn't go to big cities; he went to like mid-sized cities.
Where
So he went
we
to,
get
like-
more bang for your buck.
So yeah, he went to like Portland,
Yeah.
and like Columbus, Ohio, and Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You know, and just mid-sized cities.
Yeah.
Because that's where like Netflix really matters.
Yeah.
L.A. people aren't sitting at home watching Netflix,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're doing L.A. shit.
Like, you're going to get your crowd from the Midwest
Right.
cities.
So that day, I ended up looking, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm getting the fucking celebrity private thing." And I start walking back, I'm not paying attention, and I bump into this guy, and I look up and I said, "I'm sorry," and he goes, "No, I'm sorry," and he has a phone in his hand, and he's watching a baseball game, and he looks up to me and he goes, "I'm sorry, it was rude that I was watching a baseball game when I should have been paying attention where I'm going." This man is
Okay, I actually really like him now.
This is Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Oh, okay." Well, he ends up going to the room, so I go grab the waters and stuff. Now, mind you, in this dinner now later on that night, it is Adam Sandler, David Spade,
Oh, wow.
Rob Schneider, the guy from Grandma's. Yes, I know. The guy from Grandma's Boy. Like, it's their crew, you know.
Yeah.
Ken James isn't there and stuff, but
It's Waterboy.
that's hilarious that you said that. So I walk in there, and I had just bumped into him 3 minutes prior. I go to get a pitcher of water. I go in there and I start pouring their waters. And he goes, "Are you our server tonight?" And I go, "Well, right now I'm your water boy." And he goes, And I ran out and I told everyone.
Everything that
Yeah.
happened
Were you like,
ever knew.
That's what happened.
Your obituary.
Yes. Oh my god.
At one point, he made a Waterboy joke to Adam Sandler.
Yeah. But he also like was quipped enough to like.
He's like, it's funny.
I'm not just like the help that he's not even understanding what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was like.
He was engaging, yeah.
Yeah, and it was
Lovely,
also
like,
a movie that you were in 17 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, you might have not caught the. I don't know, whatever.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
cute, it's
reason
cute.
Taylor
He's
Swift.
bigger than the water boy now. Do you know what I mean? Like,
There's a reason Taylor Swift asked him to marry them, I'm sure, because I
absolutely.
think.
I mean, that's the thing.
So,
is, like, I
but-
feel like people who are like celebrities who like resonate with people, like they resonate with people because they engage.
Yeah.
You know? Like they're not. Like,
Well, Adam Sandler's not buying into the bullshit. He's like, I'm wearing the same track pants everywhere, and
well, and he's making a shitload of money, but
Mhm.
like also just like giving parts of giving parts of his friends who like granted are like high level people, but he's like, yeah, I'm just trying to help people, like whatever.
So
well, like, and
we're
he's
all
a
getting
he's
their
a good
orders.
girl dad because I've heard like his daughter like went somewhere to go shopping. And they were really rude to her,
Oh, yeah.
and he came in. He's like, absolutely fucking not.
I did hear about that.
Mm.
Well, they're all together. There's two different servers in there. One of my friends, and I overhear my friend talking to David Spade also. And he goes, "What do you want to eat?" And David Spade's like handler was in there too, and he was just like, "Well, David, I don't know if you can have that steak." And he goes, "Oh, why? Did I not ask if it was grass fed or?" And he was just like making jokes about stuff, and he goes, "It's a fucking steak, bro." Like, and he's like, "Yeah, just."
You're trying to lower your triglycerides or something.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Like this guy was, like you're gonna be in the last Missy or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, so later on that day, though, Adam Sandler does ask me, and he's like, "So where are you from?" And I was like, "Well, I live here now, but I used to live in Phoenix, Arizona."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, Spade's from Phoenix."
Mm-hmm.
And I go, "Well, I think technically David's from Tempe." And David Spade goes, "Yeah, get to know your friends, Sandler."
You have like two legendary interactions.
In one fucking time. And at the very end, it was the rule, do not get their autographs, do not get pictures with them and
Yeah.
stuff. And they said, and I cannot believe I did this too, they said, "Do you want a picture with us before I leave?" And I was just like, it's against the rules.
Yeah.
Take the fucking
But
picture,
I can tell
Andrew.
you, they still talk about. They tell people about.
I
what
hope
they do.
so. But they all shook my hand and stuff, and they left. Whatever,
No,
and I was
because
just
like I'm sure they're like, oh, this one guy
yeah.
here did
But it
this.
was awesome because like I was fucking
Maybe.
throwing the ball back and forth. But I never
Hear me out. Maybe
I never really respected Adam Sandler.
Mhm.
And now anytime someone said Adam Sandler is not this, not that, I'm
I
just
think
like,
he's a very nice
listen to
person.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is the greatest man of the world.
Yeah, he
like
seems
yeah.
like a very, very.
Have you
very
considered
nice
that maybe
person.
Adam Sandler will be listening to this and be like, that's the waiter we were
Yeah,
talking
well,
about?
that would be fantastic.
It's like Craigslist. this
All of a sudden,
opportunity.
buzz.baffled@gmail.com gets a
Right.
contact trying to
I
find
wish
Oh,
out.
no,
Like
Adam
my
Sandler is the
celebrity
greatest man
stories
I've
before.
ever met in my life. Greatest celebrity. My man.
I
I mean-
will also say I've met like a handful of celebrities in my life, but like they're also like everyone's been super nice. Like I waited on the cast during like early 2000s, like the cast of SNL came in,
Mm.
not the whole cast, but like like it was Colin, Hanks, and like Bill Hader and Kristen
Wow.
Wiig and whatever. And, like, but they all came into my bar like.
Mm.
And I waited on them, and they were all super fucking nice. And like, I waited on like Andy Samberg, who was super fucking nice. Like,
See, that's fucking awesome. As long as you're nice and stuff like
It's
that.
nice when
What
they're
was
nice.
different though, because I've met dozens, and they are nice. Hi, thank you. Some are dicks, but he was asking questions. He was engaging. He was
Yeah.
funny if I said something.
He was being a
funny.
human
Yeah.
being.
Yeah, absolutely. But he was just like, he was actually having an interaction
Yeah,
with
you
me,
were
Yeah.
like, oh,
as
I'm
opposed to
Adam
just like,
Sandler.
Mhm.
thank you.
no. No, I
Appreciate
also felt that like the people I've met who are famous are usually super nice.
Yeah.
Like, they actually like are asking you questions like they're good people. So
The one I really want to meet is Sandra Bullock. I heard that she tips bank.
are you gonna lick her pussy?
No,
I mean, I
would.
just want to meet Sandra Bullock because she seems nice.
Well, no, I know, but hear me out. As
I
a server,
want you
what
to
I'm
eat
saying
her
is
pussy.
the
I want you to
one
eat her pussy. I don't
girl.
Andrew's
I
like,
will.
I turned straight for this.
I would turn straight for Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, I know
Miss
he doesn't want.
Congeniality
I'm being a
herself.
bad friend right now, but I want this for me.
I want this.
As
person.
in, you want to be sitting in the cuck chair in the
Yeah,
hotel?
I'm gonna sit in the cup chair and have him like slurp her clit back.
But Sandra Bullock
I'm like,
looks like the nicest
I'm so
person in the
sorry,
world.
Cindy. We
And
didn't know
also-
this was gonna happen.
And also, she says that she tips about 200% off every bill that she goes.
Oh yeah, she's
And I'm like,
amazing
I will
person.
make sure that you buy everything in this
No,
restaurant.
she's straight up. She's like, I
All
was
right, I'm done.
in the service industry, and I'm like,
Celebrities.
nah, fuck. Like, yeah, she's a. Sandra Bullock is the greatest person on earth. Like, I think we go like
Fuck
also
Mother
Keanu.
Teresa.
Oh,
Also,
Mother
Mother
Teresa's
Teresa's
actually-
she's a terrible human
Mother
being.
Teresa is actually the worst.
Really?
Yeah, she's a bad
I'm
person.
probably
No.
gonna do a pod about her
No.
because she's literally that bad.
No, Mother Teresa actually would like.
She's gonna try to steal my crown for worst
I
pod.
might.
She like starves people. Like she would
Yeah.
starve
In fact,
people.
I
Like
was just reading
because
about
of
her
close to
literally
God.
earlier today
Right.
because I was like
Mother Teresa is actually a very shitty
the
person.
worst. But my two celebrities, which do not compare at all to Adam Sandler, do.
I met,
say-
I met
It's
Steve
Stanford and
Urkel.
Son. I'm just kidding.
I met Jennifer Granholm once, former governor of Michigan, former
Okay.
Secretary of Energy.
I call that celebrity adjacent.
Yeah, celebrity.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
adjacent.
interested. I'm interested.
She was at Northern for it was when she was running for her second term for governor.
Yeah.
And I went there and like I wore like a suit because I thought I would be cool.
You nerd.
But I did get to meet her.
Did you wear?
Right?
Did you wear? Did you wear a cummerbund?
I did not. No,
Oh my
it
God,
was just
this is
like
weird.
no.
She's like 14.
Was it
sure.
your embalming suit?
Also, Dyke is a whole.
No, it was pre deciding to go to mortuary school.
Okay.
But I also met Judy Sweeten.
Oh, hells yeah.
You
Oh,
mean the
shit.
methy
Joyce
one from
Mayer
Full
rules,
House?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Wait,
she's
was
not
he
methy. Go
stumping
fuck yourself.
for-
Don't talk about Stephanie that way.
Was he
I know
stumping
she's
for-
methy,
She's not
What?
anymore. She's
I know.
clean now.
No.
but she is awesome. I
Yeah,
watched her.
Jodie Sweet is like one of us. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, she was actually really cool. This was in 2008, maybe. So like,
Damn it.
she had no fame left. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
no. This is
This
her.
is before Fuller House.
She is really
Yes.
out here. Like,
She was
I
trying.
think-
She was in recovery
This
at
is
this
her
point.
recovery.
I think
tour.
she's
Yeah.
out here
Wow.
politically stumping. Actually, like.
You met her pre-Fuller House. Okay.
I did, yeah.
But post Fuller House.
meth, pre Fuller House, and we all had pins that said "How rude" that everyone made.
Love that.
But that's a Michelle thing, so.
No, that was
No, it
Jeff.
was Stephanie.
Yeah,
I'm
and,
sorry.
Mhm.
And she indulged us all, and she came up to the podium because she was just speaking. I mean, Northern is not a draw for large celebrities.
No.
You get what
What
you
do you
get.
mean?
And she came up and she said how
real big
rude,
fish there.
and she was super nice, and she met everybody, and she started running out of time because she had to go to Green Bay, and there was a storm, of course, because it's Northern. But she made sure everyone in the line at least got like an autograph or a
Yeah.
picture.
Yes.
She was really funny, and she just talked about her life, and she talked about her struggles with meth, and how she was like now married to a cop, and she was clean and all that.
Like I appreciate
Jodie
her.
was
Sweetin.
delightful.
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate like her ability to like talk about relapse and recovery and
And her
everything like that.
vulnerability.
Yeah.
I have also like she's been on podcasts that I listen to like in her recovery,
Exactly.
and I was awesome. Like she
Yeah,
seems like
she was
yeah.
great.
Buddy,
Um,
come
she
here.
seems like a rad fucking bitch.
I love you got to
Hey.
meet her
Yeah,
because
it was really cool.
she's one of my favorite celebrities just because like watched many podcasts
Yeah.
with her and stuff, and I'm just like,
Um,
wow, that is a real bit.
And then I did not meet him because I was like 11 or 12, but my cousins used to live in Nashville, and they bought me a plane ticket to go see them for one of my birthdays. And I was super into country music at the time. It was 1990.
Fucking Lana.
Whatever. 98. And we were in the
Buddy,
Dollar
come
Tree or
here.
Dollar something, and Kenny Chesney was in there. And he had just come
Come out.
out with like his first song.
We both
But
said
like
come
in
out.
the Dollar Tree? What do you mean?
Yeah, he was just like
Where? What?
in Nashville. He was just like in a random store, and my cousin's like, I think that's Kenny Chesney, and like he had just had his like first like cracking the top 40 of country music, and I was too scared to talk to him because I was like 12. But so I never met him, but I did see him long before he was very famous.
Well, I was at a crosswalk in LA and I turned and I looked and I kind of stared at somebody and he looked at me and he's like, yeah, it was Urkel.
I love that.
You know, Kenny Chesney was married to Renee Zellweger for 3 days, and she got a divorce because of fraud.
Because
Oh, what?
he seems to be a piece of shit.
People seem to say that he's a homosexual.
Oh, well, that's fraud.
So, what's your third thing?
So what's Lindsay? What's your third thing?
Fourth thing, last thing.
Fourth
Last
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
I think my last thing is
You gotta put the-
actually.
You need your mic.
You
gotta get your mic.
Closer. You're gonna be really echoey.
Okay, so my last thing is probably actually, I think Seinfeld. Like
Seinfeld is
Seinfeld was like the big thing for me.
Yup.
I felt like I identified with it as like a person, and also like, so I mean I don't want to like be a dickhead, but like I've always been like, I don't know, this is like a misnomer. So I'm kind of like a guy's girl, but also like every girl I know is also a guy's girl. So like this is not, that's like just a fake thing like society made up, right? But like I felt like Elaine.
I was like, you're Elaine.
Yeah, like Elaine is like my guy's girl, which like she's a stupid bitch.
Yeah,
like,
she's just like, I'm
Yeah,
hanging
yeah,
out with
yeah.
these dumbass guys.
But also,
There's
yeah, like that's the
Boss
whole
in the
point. Is
fridge.
like it's just like women living their lives, which like doesn't make you a guy's girl. Like
No.
just like you're just living your life.
My favorite
Like,
thing about Elaine is her dance.
dude, I love Elaine. Like I think like, she doesn't give a shit about fuck. Like she,
Yeah.
like
She
I
held their
yeah.
feet to the fire when she needed to.
Yeah, she is a. I also like she still fucks stupid dudes who like suck, which like.
But she never slept with any of the friends. Or no, did she sleep with Jerry at
Oh
one
yeah,
point?
yeah, her and Jerry. But that's actually kind of the beauty of it. It's like her and Jerry were partners. I think like before, like
Like
kinda
before like the show started.
Yeah, so that's
And they
kind of
also
like
do
a-
have sex once in this series
Yeah, and
for
it's
a reason.
terrible.
And I'm sure
So,
she's
yeah.
like absolutely not after
Yeah,
that.
so like I love that about like Elaine is like she's straight up like she was like the girl person, but also like nobody treated her like the girl, and she also was like, yeah, I fucked Jerry and he was a fucking dumb bitch. Fuck him.
Yeah.
You know, like I
My
just like.
But
love
my
that
favorite
energy.
characters in this show are like the side characters, like Newman. I love Newman.
Well, okay, so also like, well, I think I actually think as a taking a feminist bent, like Elaine was always such a hard cunt that like did what the fuck she wanted. Like Jerry never had a girlfriend that actually like whenever she was like rude to them, they were like eat shit.
But I think that she was the way she was through the lens of the male writers at the time.
I sure, but I also think just give. I also just think she didn't give a shit. Like she like every man who was like paired with her, like she was just like she basically shit on their faces.
Yeah.
Also, like George's. Okay, so George's partner, like he poisoned two guys.
The one that died because she was looking at the wedding
Yeah.
envelopes.
I also feel like I
Do you know
need
the
to
behind
point
the scenes on
out that this is the third time on this
Jason Alexander.
that we brought up Jason Alexander on this podcast.
Girl,
Is this the Jason Alexander fan club?
I was going to say, you should write, this is the Jason Alexander show, and people have no idea, and then
Yeah.
as we listen to it,
Three unrelated.
Someone
times
can
we can
remind
talk
me. So, but when I go to post it tomorrow, you have to be like,
about
"This is the."
hashtag Jason Alexander. Also,
I, have
I
a lot
would
of
love
feelings.
for Jason Alexander to come to Hancock Houghton and just like be on this pod because he seems like
oh, he would do it.
I'm gonna let him stay at my house and
Do you
not that
think he's
janky ass
married?
spare
Do you think he
bedroom
has a
you
partner?
have.
Like, you think that's-
Because at least my room has a television and like
nobody calls it a television besides the 900-year-old harpy.
it has a color telly.
I love a parasocial relationship. Like I'm like, are we not best friends?
Yeah.
Jason Alexander?
So can I explain to you something? Jerry Seinfeld has many Emmys because Seinfeld won many Emmys.
I
And
watched
and he's a
Seinfeld
pedophile.
recently though; it did not age
And
well.
he's
Oh,
a
it
pedophile.
ages
And he's a pedophile.
fantastically.
And he's
Oh,
Are
a
you
no.
kidding me?
I
That's the one
watched-
show I watch all the
I
time.
watched it. I was like,
Also,
"Oh
he's a
no,
pedophile.
oh
So-
no,
so
is
as
he?
a show,
Yeah.
Can I talk to you just about the show?
His first
you
wife
can
was
pick it up and
16.
move it.
Oh no."
Some things in the show are a little problematic.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus has won multiple Emmys for Seinfeld.
Mhm.
Also, she went on and went to New Adventures of Old Christine. Won multiple
I
Emmys.
love the
I
New
actually
Adventures
love
of
that
Us.
show.
That was a
didn't watch
fantastic
that,
show.
but
That
I
is a good
watched
show.
Veep.
Then she went to Veep. And
I never
won
watched
multiple Emmys.
Is incredible.
Veep is fantastic.
I never watched Veep, but I love the New
But
Adventures
she is
of
the
Old
only
Christine.
actress in Emmy history to win multiple Emmys for multiple shows, and she
Mhm.
did it not twice, 3 times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Christ.
Not only
She's a
that,
bad cunt.
She is the
fucking
best.
slaps. Like,
so Jerry won for Best Show, so did Larry David, and then Kramer won 4 different times for
So
Best
do you think
Supporting.
all the men there are jealous because she's just better than them?
No, I'm going to tell you something. George Costanza is the greatest character of all time in television. He was nominated 7 times,
Never won.
and Jason Alexander has
Is-
never won.
I
is-
actually
is he-
can't believe that Kramer won.
Is he
That's not
the?
4 times.
Is
in a
he
row.
the All My
Okay.
Children lady
Oh,
of
he's
this?
Susan Lucci, absolutely.
Yeah.
Not only that, he's the pinnacle. There's nothing that tops what he is. Like, how did he never? I'm going to tell you one other person. Steve Carell had never won an Emmy for playing Michael Scott
Oh
in The
wow,
Office.
I didn't know that.
For playing who?
Michael Scott
She
in The
didn't
Office.
watch The Office because she's
No, I don't-
He was nominated
I
seven
don't like
times,
The
never won.
Office.
And I told her the first season Michael Scott is insufferable in the
Yes.
worst
Wait,
way
In
possible.
the
Nicole,
worst way.
Nicole, what are your top 3 favorite shows?
Like of all time?
Or just tell me like off the top of your head.
If I'm thinking things I'm willing to watch again,
What
30
does that
Rock.
mean?
Mm-hmm. 2 more?
I'm thinking because like I have a wide variety of stuff I watch. No, I don't want to watch 90210 anymore.
That doesn't mean that's not your favorite show of all time.
I do like it, but like stuff I want to watch again.
Like, what are you watching right now?
Right now, I'm watching
Widow's Bay.
Widows-
not Misery Bay.
Sure.
Widow's Bay. I'm watching. What's that? We were just talking about this. The blonde lady
How do you
who's
not
she's
know
a
your favorite
spy.
show of all time? This makes no
Lucky.
Oh, lucky, yeah.
I also like Shrinking on Apple
Yeah,
TV.
sure is good. Yeah. Yeah.
But also Santa Clarita Diet on Netflix. I loved that show and they canceled it after 1 season.
I
Drew
don't know
Barrymore.
about
Three
it.
seasons.
Like, I
Get
love.
the step in. There's 3 seasons.
But they
ended
canceled
it.
and it was stupid and I loved that show.
Okay, but don't say there's 1 season when there's 3.
I also don't like.
I gotta know what that
That's
is.
the no. Dear readers, Andrew and Lindsey don't have headphones, so they can't hear Nicole's rude interruptions and sound effects.
My top 3, real fast. Okay, Lost, Survivor, Seinfeld.
Lost, the ending just pissed me off.
It doesn't matter. It's the journey, not the destination.
I never heard of it.
Lost was a good one.
Arrested Development.
Obviously, yeah.
I only watched like 3 episodes of that.
It's a good background show.
Just
I love Wrestling.
Why are we here?
Also, I will say I've never.
Because you
finished
want my
Wrestling.
wine and my toaster pastries?
I also love
We love
X Files, but I've
Toaster
never finished X
Can we segue back to Toasters when we're done? I'm
Your
sorry.
wine, your toaster. Do I need to remind you?
Wait,
the
am I still
address
talking
where
right
we're
now?
recording this podcast?
Damn.
I think it was.
So our wine,
So
my toaster pastries.
your last one was what the fuck did we just talk about?
I don't know. I forgot what we're talking
Oh
about.
no, but we gotta get to her because we're at 2 hours here, people.
I
We
know.
gotta round
Wait,
it up.
what was that last thing that you just talked
I
about?
don't know what we're
Seinfeld.
talking about.
Fucking Seinfeld.
Yeah, she was talking about Seinfeld being her.
I've been hitting this pen for 2
her
straight
404.
hours.
So my 404 is the craft beer boom.
Okay.
So not media pop culture, but something that was in the culture. Between 2011 and 2016, the number of breweries in the U.S. rose from 2,000 to over 5,000, so it more than doubled. And production of beer itself doubled. I've always loved beer, even since I was
In the womb, you might
not
say.
21 years old.
Are you saying that someone in Ontonagon had nothing else to do but drink?
Yeah, but even then it was like stealing like a Miller Lite from my friend's dad's garage fridge.
No bush
God, I
light.
wanted to meet your friend's dad.
Oh. So we used to
You
go to
have
my
Miller
one
Lights.
friend's house and we spent the night because she had a furnished basement, so we all stayed the night there. And my other friend lived like 2 blocks away, and I was like, I don't like what you guys are drinking.
Was it more furnished than the basement I had to stay in at your dad's house?
Yes. And my friend's like, my dad has like, I don't know, there's some beer in the fridge and they'll never know it's gone because there's like 20 in there and he doesn't drink much. So I went and got like the oldest Miller Lite. So they've recently gone back to the
You
old
pulled it from the
logo,
back of
but
the.
then when it was the blue can, these were still white can. Like, I don't know how old these beers were. And I grabbed like 2. But I've always loved beer. Beer is like, we drink wine on this show, but beer is really where my heart is. I love the atmosphere of a brewery, the relaxed nonchalantness, and like that's not to knock on any.
She
wine.
doesn't like my snobby wine as much.
I
You
love
can be an everyday human being.
I mean, also like
At a
I will say
brewery,
breweries are a whole different vibe. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
They
yeah,
are.
you could
Yeah. They just seem a little more.
do it after work on a Wednesday.
Yeah, this is like a
Not
little
plan a trip.
happier.
Mm.
I don't know, just like the vibe is cooler. and you get like an overpriced pizza, and they have a tap wall, but flights are what really is like where it's
That's
at.
where your heart's at.
Yep. Try
Wine
this-
bars are pretentious.
I
Except
love
for
the
Beviamo.
Beviamo is not pretentious. It is
Exactly.
amazing.
That's okay with wine bars, but
Just, trying as many beers as I can. Even the bad ones where I'm like, oh, this is some like whack ass fucking hipster brewery that I've
Oh,
been
she
using.
tracks her beers. She has this app she puts
I
them
do,
in.
and
Because she's a nerd.
So how many beers have you had this year?
So since 2017, and I wrote this down in my pod. I don't know how many this year, but since 2017, when I started using the Untapped app, I have tried about 1,000 individual beers and tracked them. That's a laughing. I don't know why, but and that's everything from taster to full pints. That's being at Beer Fest, and when you're at a beer fest, like when we went to the Colorado Beer Fest, I started and I was like, I can't keep, because you're drinking 1 ounce of beer, you can't keep just tracking it. So I'm sure it's well over 1,000 in the
Okay.
last 9 years.
That's impressive.
And that's 1,000 unique beers. That's
Well,
not
that's in
even,
less than 10,000.
Is that a
and that's in less
repeat?
than 10 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not even.
So that's 100 beers
100
year.
new beers per year that I
minimum,
minimum.
because you're not tracking these.
And there's plenty that I've had more
Yeah.
than once. I'm sad that craft beer has kind of taken a back seat in the last couple of years to the seltzer stuff, because it's not really my jam. But
I also hate the seltzer. Like, it's not. Okay, so I will, like,
Pull your mic
can I
up.
interrupt for a minute?
Your mic's
So-
on the floor.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's,
So I have to say,
Girl, you're on a podcast.
I've been a hard bitch, like, who's been into craft beer for a long time, and like, I actually hate where craft beer is at right now. I feel like it's like overdone, and like people aren't doing it right.
Mhm.
Like, it's not my. Yeah, it's just not a thing. So yeah,
I like every style of beer
that a
almost for the
weed
most
pen?
part, besides some like weird that like finished pineapple beer is not happening. But IPAs, I was like, bring it to me. And I know a lot of
Yeah.
people don't like that, but I think it peaked and we're on the decline now, and I'm
100%.
really sad about that.
Yeah, it's not. It's
Because
not,
I was in my element. One of the best memories or days of my life wasn't my wedding. Wasn't the day I graduated with my degree.
It wasn't the day I cornered you in the pool and
No.
made you become my friend.
It was my birthday, and we were in Tucson, Arizona, because David's grandma was turning 100 2 days later, and
I remember this.
we went to this multi-tap bar. So it wasn't just like a single brewery; it was a many.
So like the one we did in Colorado.
Yeah, but it was a bar.
Okay.
It wasn't a beer fest.
Okay.
And we went there.
No,
like,
like the one in Golden. Where they had all where you put your card in and
oh yeah.
yeah.
But it wasn't a tap wall.
Oh.
It was they just had like 50 beers on tap or something. And I just remember like we went there at like noon, and throughout the day for the next 6 hours, like every like chunk of his family would like somebody would stop in for like an hour, and I'd have a couple beers, and then they'd leave, and then another group would come in for like 6 or 8 hours, and that was just the best day because first of all it was my birthday.
Was it better because of the breaking down of exposure
I don't know what that means.
to the family?
I don't have a master's degree, Nicole. I can't.
I'm trying because I know.
Oh no!
It's like, yeah, like because like, it's over time, so you're just like, yeah, it's fine, everything's
No,
good.
but that was what like, and I had like, I think I checked in probably 30 beers that day,
Jesus.
and I didn't necessarily drink 30 beers, but
We had the tasters
I
of
had
them.
a taster, and we were outside, and the weather was perfect.
See, I feel like I don't like. First of all, I can't burp, so carbonation isn't my
you
thing.
can burp.
No, I can't.
There's. You
She
burp.
can't.
I can't burp.
Oh.
Like there's like a like.
I ain't leaving until you burp.
No, there's a. Well,
Drink
you're
it.
gonna be here a long time
Drink
She
another
because
needs
drink.
Botox
Get
in her.
this.
I'm farting quietly right now.
because that's why I have the fart queen shirt on because like I physically can't burp really because like with my throat.
You can't just do that.
Show off. No, I
But
can't.
that's my last of the last. I do have an honorable mention. I don't know if anyone else does, so we can go around one more time.
Yes.
Quickly.
Yeah, my honor. Okay, you go first.
Okay, since I'm here, my other honorable mention is Tiger King.
Oh, yes.
COVID
Tiger
bitch.
King was a vibe. Yeah.
Tiger King. Every single person, doesn't matter what you were.
See,
2020,
is that-
we were all in lockdown.
Can I ask, is that the most watched thing of all time?
might be the most
No.
watched
It might
Netflix,
be.
it might be.
It might be, right? Because that happened like 8 days into COVID.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we had no idea we all colored our fucking coloring books.
Mhm.
Yep.
We all already painted our shit. I already bought Legos and was done with it.
Oh, I think
And
we
fuck-
had you and I had very different COVID experience.
Yeah, I think that might be the most watched thing, at least on Netflix.
It has
But-
to be.
Like, everybody it doesn't matter.
I bet it isn't.
you were
It's some
masker,
weird Christian
anti-masker.
shit.
So Tiger King, honorable mention, just for
Like-
the cohesiveness that it healed our unknown wounds at that point.
Okay.
See, I tried to block out 2020 to 2022 because it was fucking awful because I was working in a COVID unit and it fucking sucked. But my honorable mention is probably The Dark Crystal because while I hate puppets and Muppets, I really enjoyed that show and the female gelfling in her wings and
Kira,
Bizgig?
Fizzgig.
Fizzgig. I loved Fizzgig. And his screaming. And I also like the Skeksis, I'm not gonna
Of
lie.
course you do.
I really liked David Bowie's giant dick and
In Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. Yeah,
His
I liked
cock
his
piece.
giant. Cock.
Which is what I'm watching as an adult. I'm like, oh, this is not appropriate at all.
My biggest regret in life is that I never saw David Bowie.
Like, so this man is like kidnapping this baby and this girl and trying to force her into
With
marriage.
his giant dick, he's
Mhm.
humping in my mouth, and I'm like, yes, thank you.
My one last thing.
Yep.
Planet of the Apes is the greatest franchise of all time.
Now, are you talking the original
That's a
or the
hot take.
remake?
The original.
Okay.
Also the remake.
Mm-hmm.
It is the greatest franchise of all time. When I was a little kid, I loved Planet of the Apes.
It's a very original movie.
Yes,
like
there's
the
5
concept.
of them. There's a TV series.
I
There's an animated
disagree about
series. There's a Tim Burton remake, and then there's 4 original.
Like I've
after
never
that.
watched them, but the
They're all.
concept
I'm
is
just
so
telling you
original.
right now. That's my little hot take. Also, pop
Yeah.
culture.
You're allowed to.
It's better than Harry Potter. It's better than Star Wars. It's better than any other franchise. It's the Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah.
we have.
We made it to 2 hours and 20 minutes, dear
Yeah,
readers.
so you get 2 episodes in one, which will tide you over because next week we are not doing this.
No,
because
'cause-
Nicole didn't print out her story.
I didn't print out my
Oh,
story.
Andrew's waving, gesturing
And
wildly.
Andrew,
I gotta judge you all real
Andrew
fast.
He can judge us.
She is younger. She makes jokes about that, right?
Yeah.
And also, you make jokes because you have a master's. I just
No,
realized.
nobody
No.
that was
Then you
something
do
I
bo-
brought.
okay.
No,
That
I
was a
made
bit I brought
no,
up on
I
the-
No, I loved it. I was like, that's where the other.
I
I was like, when does a tennis ball?
no, I make
No.
jokes because she loves eugenics.
I don't
Okay.
love eugenics. No, that was we were out to dinner.
So
with-
I've heard that you love eugenics.
You know, this is actually.
If you were to Google
This is
it, it would
actually
say
the word of
Kyla
the
Cole.
street.
Kyla Cole
if you
loves
Google
eugenics.
it, like I can never run for office again. It's
I've
over.
ruined that.
That's hilarious. No, I just wanted to make a joke
Yeah.
because
Yeah, no, the master's degree thing was something I made fun of myself for because I
Yeah.
was out with her and David and like Brittany and
Okay.
Chuck. And I'm like, oh, you guys are just like.
And you know
into
what?
me 'cause I have
Fuck
my master's.
David. He's back there fucking making drinks and dessert.
I know.
He's just
True.
back
Fuck
there
him.
making us pie and
To be
desserts.
real.
Also, he doesn't do this.
He
He's
doesn't do
doing this
this
because you
normally.
guys are
He's just out
here.
here diddling his
He normally
bubble.
fights me for cookies.
But we are so glad you guys were here. This was great. We're glad we all shared our pop culture,
Mm.
and
Moments.
we were like all had different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
that's
the
not
most
cool.
like. But I'll let Nicole send us off. She has to read the sign every day.
Uh,
because
Also,
she
don't
can
think
never
me and
remember-
Andrew are a good guest, but thank you for having us.
No, you're excellent.
Yeah, we
Yes,
sent it
cheers.
a little too long. Sorry, bye.
To the next pour and the next plot twist.
God damn.